나틀세
What up? What up? What up? We are back finally after a long 2-week break. We are back with KOTV. Yeah, it's been a month for you, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome back to KOTV Season 3, Episode 25. We are talking about Rogues Gallery. Now, before we start, I'm going to give you a real quick synopsis of what Rogues Gallery is. While this nigga's over here eating still.
It goes with his logo. It goes with his logo perfectly.
Rogues Gallery is a superheroes list of villains. So what we're going to be talking about today is who has the best Rogues Gallery. That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
I like it.
Before
it.
we even jump into everything, you know, I just want to make sure that you guys are liking and sharing and subscribing and following to all of our social media platforms. We are on Instagram as at The Collective Entity. Please follow us there. And you can also catch our live streams on YouTube, The Collective TV or KOTV, as well as Facebook with KOTV/The Collective. We also have our podcast, which we are shooting here right now. And if you do not like the live stream and you can't catch the live stream, but just want to hear what we got to say, please check us out on Spotify, Apple Pod, iHeartRadio, and Twitch as well. You know, so please like, share, and subscribe and follow us. And we appreciate all those that are already looking out for us, waiting for our episodes to come out, waiting to hear what we got to say, because we ain't nothing but a bunch of, as Tone said, a bunch of trill ass niggas that sit around and talk about anime all day, every day. So yeah, I want to hurry up and introduce my co-host while we're sitting here. I have
it's your boy, you hear me, Anime Google.
Oh my God.
Yeah. AKA the Can Man, you feel me? Y'all know me on stream, you feel me? That's the Can Man at YouTube and at twitch.tv, the Can Man. I know you can spell that, you feel me? Because I know you can, man. I ain't spelling it this time because I done said it too many times.
Wow, I think he says it just like that every time.
He does.
Every time
It's a catchphrase. It's like,
I'm so like, wow.
Man,
like
it's just
JG Wentworth.
it's like it's muscle memory now, you feel me?
And then to his right, we got
That hungry nigga.
Man.
Eating
You
pork
feel me?
sandwich.
It's your boy Guns up in here. We I'll be knowing all that stuff about the comics and shit. You feel me? So if you got any comic questions,
hit that nigga up.
black the rocket down.
He was just
That's a new one.
commentating at
Oh,
a
damn.
ball just now.
Hold on.
I was not expecting him to say that. Oh,
Feel
man.
me? That was
And
great,
to his
actually.
right-
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
It was forced a little bit.
It's a chop. It's louder.
It's a chop. And to his right, we got my buddy over here.
Savvy Barreau. I am here as your shady bougie newcomer. We can do it both. It's okay.
Shady, comma, bougie.
Am I not a newcomer anymore?
You're really not. This season 3. You've been here. I can see if
Have
you
I
were coming
upgraded?
into season 3, but you've been
You
here
feel
up
me?
to season 3.
Yeah.
So you're not new anymore. You're just the bougie.
We'll think about a new name later, but like as of right now,
You are the bougie. Not a newcomer. You're the. I like that. The
I like
bougie
that.
artist.
I like what he said. That's not what he said.
Oh, you want the? It's the extraordinaire.
Artist
Cocky.
extraordinaire.
Cocky ass.
I mean, you said it. I did.
Oh,
But
oh.
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You know what? You
I
ain't
like it.
wrong. You ain't
Yeah.
wrong. So, getting right into it, we about to go into the Rose Gallery. I asked for a few people to chime into this episode today because I actually want to hear their opinions. I hope they are listening and watching and tuning in. But today we are talking about Rogues Gallery. Again, the Rogues Gallery is a superheroes list of villains. This goes to any anime, any comic that entails to. But this time, what we're going to actually do with this, I guess, contest is we're going to stick to anime that is already out, no manga.
Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
We just got to make a point. Ooh, that was
It was delayed, but you got the point. No, we're going to stick to anime and comics that are actually already known, nothing new, nothing spoiled. Yeah, and I guess I will start on out.
Let's hear it.
I guess for me, this is hard, man.
I thought you thought about it already.
Because I said earlier today that I didn't want it to be where it had to be a specific hero, a specific like protagonist. It can't be like because Hunter x Hunter has a good Rogues Gallery by itself, but does Gone have 5? No. So, and that's who I was going to pick. That's why I said that because it was going to be Hunter x Hunter. Hunter has a whole list of villains. It's ridiculous. But
Gone don't.
If I had to choose, I would go with Ichigo from Bleach. And that goes for canon and non-canon because he's had some very hefty main villains, even in the non-canon experiences that have been like that have made
movies.
Even in the movies, like the movie, the Hellverse.
Y'all finna say the Hellverse first one I thought of.
The remember the dude with the green and yellow hair that had the other entity that was a girl?
Yeah,
that one. Aizen, of course. Juha coming up. Whew, can't wait,
man.
And then who will be my 5th one? Dude with the bounce. The bounce. Y'all know what those were? Y'all remember that? It was like the first filler arc right after.
I thought you were gonna say Grimjaw or something.
I was gonna say that's my favorite.
You skipped over Grimjaw for a random dude with a bounce.
Because in my head I'm thinking like main like story driven.
Grimjaw.
Well, then you say the same thing, Ukiura, but I don't put him in that either.
Why not? That's crazy too.
I don't.
Come on, man.
I don't. That's
you said
the
bounce.
God damn it, this is my list.
We discussing your list.
Shit. Oh,
the bounce dude.
I wasn't even done.
God damn it.
I wasn't even done.
You're right.
Right. You got it.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, if we're doing I'll put them in the list, but when it comes to top 5, they're not in my top 5.
Okay, yeah.
They cold as hell. You know, I actually like. Dude, Ukiura is like one of the best villains in Bleach to me. Period. But that's a whole nother story. I just put them. The reason why I don't put them in my top 5 is because I'm thinking like end of arc villains. You know what I'm saying? Like Ukiura was a main part of the arc, but he didn't end the arc. You know what I'm saying? So like Aizen will be one. Juhak will be one. White Ichigo. He's a villain. He
ended his arc though when Ichigo was learning about his Zanpakuto.
That was in the same arc, bro.
You said they ended their arc. I'm talking about separate. That was in the beginning.
Rukia brother.
That was in the same arc. Right before he
not Rukia brother.
Rukia brother. I ain't calling that nigga by his name. It started B.
Okay.
When he went into his visor form when white Ichigo
get their sister killed.
Hollow form. That shit was fire.
It was definitely fire.
Did y'all hear me?
Who's that?
Rukia brother.
He doesn't want to say his name.
I don't say dude name.
Why?
Because who the fuck tries to get their sister killed?
He wasn't trying to do that.
Yes,
but
he was.
do you put him
trying to get her executed?
Man.
But Ichigo didn't fight him.
Yes, he
Yes,
did.
he did.
That's the one he did
He
the
fought
Bankai
him when he
for.
first went Bankai.
It's the whole reason he
yeah,
trained to
yeah.
get Bankai.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember, the first arc was against Soul
Again,
Society.
he's
They was
not-
villains at first.
But yeah, he's not like a main villain.
He
to
was
me.
a main villain.
Not to me.
It ended
Not to
when
me.
they fight ended. Remember? That was the end of that arc.
You're talking about a villain through and through. Not somebody who's.
I mean,
who's
Vegeta
just
was a
in his
villain at
way.
first.
Vegeta was a fucking villain at first.
That's what you just said.
Yeah, it's literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's literally what I just said.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, Rukia's brother was not ever a villain.
Yes, he was. The reason Ichigo came to Soul Society is to save Rukia
Oh,
from
Byakuya.
dying.
You know who I'm thinking about?
You
Come
finna
on,
make me
man.
so mad,
Come
bro.
on.
You know who I was thinking about?
Come on,
Because
man.
remember, Byakuya is not his real,
Yeah, I
her
know
real
that.
brother.
But
So I'm thinking the brother that
The one that
turned
look like
into the
Ichigo?
hollow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doing like
Yeah.
Ichigo?
That's why I was like that.
Nah.
That's
It
who I
gave
was
me
thinking about.
Neji
Yeah.
and Hinata vibes.
That's who I was thinking.
what
That's why I
their-
was confused. I'm like that.
I'ma
They
just-
fought.
That's what
I
their
still,
relationship
I
was
still,
like to me.
I still stand on this though, because who the fuck is standing on trying to get their sister killed? Like, no, we came to get her to kill her. I'm ready for this. No, he was a villain.
I mean, now that
He's
a
a villain.
And
That's
got
why.
orders.
That's
In
why
that-
we wanted him to get his ass beat by Ichigo. He
in
was
that,
a villain.
I'll allow it. In that arc, yeah.
I'm about to say
in that
they even
arc,
say,
yeah.
look, y'all can look it up. At first, Soul Society were villains, y'all. That first arc.
No. You're right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just speaking
Yeah.
from the fact that I thought that you were talking about the
yeah,
hollow,
the-
the actual
black
brother
hair
that looked,
Ichigo.
yeah, black hair Ichigo. Her actual brother.
I mean,
Everybody
But that-
did because our show was like
I
Bya-
knew who
oh,
you were talking
Byakuya was
about,
a
though.
fucking
So
brother.
I was just going
But yeah.
off that. So
Juhabak, Aizen, dude with the green and yellow hair from the filler arc, the Bout dude from the filler arc. Even though I really don't like that arc, but that was an arc in itself. And then the Zanpakuto arc, when the Zanpakutos actually were entities outside of the swords, and the one, the
rebellion.
main, the rebellion
It was a pain in the
Zanpakuto arc
ass.
for me.
yeah,
And
that was a pain in
and the
ass.
only reason why I'm saying it like this is because I'm thinking on an arc standpoint. Like each one that I've named, they were the last battle.
You ain't say
In
Fullbringer,
the
dude.
arc. I forgot about him. I think that's because I have a biases against Genja. I just don't like dude ass. Like
That's like
Bounce
that's
dude
my
over
favorite-
Fullbringer.
That's like my
I just
favorite
don't
villain.
like. I just don't like
It
Genja.
was psychological.
It pissed
He
me
looked
off.
the best. Who?
It pissed me off.
He said he looked. He
I'm
looked
talking
at
like
the-
his
like his
design.
design for his- yeah.
Everything when he
He
like
he
when-
was-
He did look cold. He went
That
He
shit was
did
raw.
look cold. He was just
Oh,
a
okay,
bitch ass
okay.
nigga,
I
dog.
will
Like,
say that the
but
story,
he did not give up.
the storyline for Fullbringer arc was like the weakest arc fighting, fighting wise. It was kind of like a repeat of everything else all over
Bro,
again.
they
Before
was-
we were just like,
They was fucking
But-
talking, boy.
I'm gonna say.
Bleach did that, though.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I was gonna say.
I feel like they only switched it up when the Quincy's came.
That's
to
the
be honest,
only time.
yeah.
And on top of that, too, they
Yeah.
still stick to the same like kind of like narrative because each arc it has something to do with the Zanpakuto.
Yeah, and
Whether
captains and shit.
whether they get it stolen,
Yeah.
whether the Zanpakutos are in a different entity,
Yeah.
whether remember again that same green yellow filler arc, they were clones.
Or he may
You
get
know what I'm saying?
stolen,
So-
and we have to
With the same
spend 5 or
Zanpakuto.
7 episodes on
Or
that.
He-Man.
Like,
Oh God.
I'm so sick of
But
that.
yeah.
You'll never ever get your bitch back.
Every 30 episodes.
That's the doors, the gate closing.
Easy go mad every 2 weeks.
He like, fuck.
And Chad, what you doing? He over there like, I don't know. dude."
got that. El Conte. You should go like this, mother.
That's all Chad had is
That
big
weak
hands.
ass
Yeah,
fist.
I don't know how to really talk
They
for
wa-
too long,
They
but I
weren't
can
that
hit you.
big. They weren't that big.
Nigga, we got
Yeah.
swords and everything.
I ain't
You
gonna
gonna
lie.
hate this.
Why they never let Chad do a
Hey,
full
let me
form?
say this.
That was
They used to.
I wish
They
did.
used to treat Chad, bro, like they treated Sakura. For
yeah.
I swear to God.
Like he used to get bad. He used to get all big and shit,
He had so much
and
potential.
then get beat the fuck up, bro.
No, but
Same fight.
When he did that one move from y'all ever seen Scried? It looked like
Yeah.
SCRY.
His whole
Yeah.
outfit looks like
Yeah.
that.
When he did the one move for Scried, I was like when they did the evolution form.
Yeah.
I
And
was like,
then-
ooh.
and
So I
then
thought he was gonna
fuck
make his whole
shit.
body do like
Fuck
Scried.
shit.
No, just
Sit
a black
that shit
arm,
down. Put
a black
that
arm
damn
and a white
arm.
arm. I
Very
said, y'all for real?
anticlimactic with him. He's
It
just-
should have been. He should have had a
He had
whole
a whole
form.
thing.
By the
Bro,
time
whole form.
Mugetsu came out, he should have had a
Whole
whole.
But
form.
as soon as the Fullbringer arc started, they should have been really talking about how Chad got his whole Fullbringer form and it covered his
Because
whole
at
body.
least Orihime was like useful for real,
She
for
could
real. in
rewind
full-
fucking
in
time.
I mean, yeah, like her abilities just got better.
OP as
Yeah.
fuck.
Like,
They
at
did
first,
Chad
like you're already a
bogus.
healer. We
Yeah.
need the fuck out of you.
And then it
Every
was like,
time.
That shit
no,
was
she ain't
funny.
healing. She rewinding time on your shit. I said, God damn.
I'm younger too now.
And
Like,
and mind you
I'm
too.
stronger than ever.
And mind you too, I think that she had lost one of her
One of the things that fly out.
yeah, like the attack one. That's why she was all cause
That's why I was all healing.
yeah, because her attack
Imagine
one got
how much stronger
killed.
the attack one could have got too. That's another thing.
So like it's like why would y'all give us that and we understand Orihime's character and why the attack one didn't come
Didn't
back
she
and
learn
stuff
keto
like that.
too?
But then it's like
How-
yeah. But then Chad
Chad's
is
just a bum.
Hey,
And
A
then
lot
his,
for
and
real.
then his
Chad.
name is Chad.
We might
Like, I
Chad
hate it.
Chad and Konohamaru both
Oh
belong in the
my
trash.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both of
my
them niggas
God.
is
Chad is Konohamaru.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Chad was
dog.
Konohamaru before Konohamaru was Konohamaru.
Remember that
And
episode?
Konohamaru really thought he was gonna be Hokage.
Oh
Everybody
my
was
God. dog.
Hey,
Like,
I thought they would at least let him turn up in Boruto. He garbage as hell.
I was just I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna move into your Rose Gallery. But remember the episode where Konohamaru was burning for like maybe like a minute
That
straight?
shit was funny.
Like, dude was torching his ass. He just sat there and was torched for like a minute, and we just sitting there like, bro, you just not gonna do nothing. It wasn't shit. You couldn't do a substitution, no nothing, bro.
I don't understand how you the Hokage.
Save yourself.
You the Hokage's grandson, and you the Hokage. The Hokage, who's your granddad, knows every jutsu.
Bro, like why
You know Rasengan, bro.
why wouldn't a nigga fucking use Reaper Death Shield for the first time in the whole series, bro? He get bodied anyway.
The same reason why Ishiki smacked Tintin and all them other
Rock
Choji
Lee.
and Rock Lee
Yes.
and all them.
One hand,
hand they ass.
They said
That's why I made that. That's why I made that post about putting what's the name with the rest of them. Remember we had mentioned a battle in one of the chats, and I had posted the picture of them. Like it was Ishiki against somebody,
I don't remember.
but I remember posting that picture. And I was like, yeah, you could put him with the rest of them.
Shady lady.
Bro, I'm saying, bro.
Because they just did them so bogus.
I'm
But, I
saying-
mean, I get the power scale.
You
The
feel
power
me?
scale
They
definitely
from
are
the
surmountable.
galaxy. They said, boy, y'all from the
Y'all can't
block.
match
We from
this.
the galaxy, nigga. What you
Y'all
talking
can't
about?
match this.
Y'all not from around here.
But
They
go
said,
ahead,
conquer
go.
your shit.
Go ahead with your
That shit used to be
That's
funny,
literally
bro.
what it was, though. But go ahead with your Rose Gallery real quick.
All right, so look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm low key torn between two. One of them, you probably be the only person. No, I said nigga. That's not what I said. I said no. I said I'm low key torn between two different people. All right,
Play on words.
one from anime and one from comics.
Pick one, nigga. You
Yeah,
can always,
I'm about to say,
you
you
always think you
have
slick,
two.
dog.
Like,
You
Get
know.
you one. Get you some.
bro. Okay, like
I want to let y'all know we've been knowing we's doing this for
Alright,
3
alright,
weeks.
alright.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm literally stuck this whole time trying to figure out which one I wanted to choose. All right, so pick a number between 1 and 2.
Two.
God damn.
I'll pick two.
All right, so
Yes.
Everybody pick two.
So all right, look. This how it's gonna be. So the one I got is Aaron.
Okay.
Cool.
Aaron. Attack on Titan. Yeah, you can't even not say it.
Give me five.
Give you 5?
Give me five. Like specifically that had it out for him.
All right, so
No, listen. Now, when I say specifically had it out for him, not people that was on like on the bandwagon and stuff like that, and was just like, yeah, and didn't really know what was really going on. It's a lot of people. You know,
people.
Well, if you say it that way, it was
He
just
got-
like a couple
he got-
people.
He got all of Marley trying to kill him. What do you mean? You can just he got all of he got every
everybody-
every
character-
Look, it's
every
9
nine
Titans.
Titans.
It's
Every
9 Titans.
Every character
He
you can
only
name is
got
gonna be.
he only got one of them on his side for real, and that's Zeke because
Two.
because
The Warhammer.
that the Warhammer is him. He is the Warhammer.
That's what I
the,
mean.
The
It's still on
Colossus.
side.
No, I'm talking about like as a person, like
Oh,
not,
okay.
okay. So like he only got really Zeke on his side. Fucking the Colossal Titan is he done turned his back up on what's the name? You know he done beat Armin ass first half of the season, but you know now they only reason why he helping him right now is because
Remember, we're basing this off the anime.
they
Now
basing
what we
this off
know.
the anime.
Now what we know. Now what we know.
I'm going off of what I know gotta happen.
Colossal at this point in the show, Colossal is still on Aaron's side.
That's only because he has to.
Hold on, can I say
He
something?
has to be.
If
That's the only
Mikasa,
reason why.
and Armin still on Aaron's side right now, going along in the story, because I watched the last episode too, y'all, and I was looking at them and they was like, "We don't know what to do." I
want
wanna
to
say they-
this.
Wait. They some bitches. I need to say that before you say what you say. If Mikasa and Armin are still on Aaron's side today, y'all some bitches, bro. Y'all need to do better as human beings. Y'all need to do better.
I'll say this: they pretty much stay on his side because they have to.
Yeah. If
To-
you watch
to-
the last,
like,
if you
literally
watch
the
the last
end of the
episode, if you watch the last episode, he literally like they was literally coming like weighing
Don't
the
tell
two
us.
options.
Don't tell me.
Yo, you
Don't
ain't
tell
seen the
us.
last episode that was out?
Oh, you talking about the last episode?
The-
Yeah, I seen it.
It's okay.
I thought you talking about past that. Don't
Nah,
tell me
yeah,
that past
literally the last episode when before they went out and started blowing shit up, bro. They was talking about
Right.
like if we gonna help Aaron or everybody finna die because they was literally getting bodied out there. You
that. And some
feel me?
bitches.
So like they had no choice.
And,
Bro,
and
Aaron
again,
them just turned all they people into Titans in
and
front of them, in
regardless
front
if
of their
they
very
had the
eyes.
choice, regardless if
Hey.
they had the choice or not, like the fact that
that part was so
that,
funny,
like,
bro.
when Yelena had pretty much told them that Hanj and Levi were dead,
yeah.
right away Armin was like, "Oh well, sacrifice had to be made. We gotta go help Aaron." Like that's literally how it. That's and he
He
said
said,
that
"Fuck them
right
kids."
before she had that face. She made that face
Yeah.
because, and the reason why she made that face is because she wasn't expecting it. She and in her head she was like, "You better not fuck this up." But go ahead and do your thing.
Bro, that face was so animated.
She was letting them know, don't fuck this up.
so animated.
I never. Okay, so when I first seen that face, I rewound that like 40 times. I was like, damn, she look real mean. And I was like, bro, you're the fucking colossal type. Who gives a fuck how that bitch look? You know how to look back at her? I'd have looked at her like, bro, if I bite my
But then
finger
this is-
right now,
but this
bro.
is Armin. Armin
Yeah,
ain't got
Armin
that
not finna-
willpower like
he not finna
He's
No.
a bitch. I don't like them. I don't
not
like Armin or
finna
Mikasa
Mikasa.
is too,
see
though.
I just said I don't like Armin or Mikasa, y'all, to be honest. I don't like Aaron,
Hey,
Armin, or Mikasa. I
shut
only
that
like
shit
Levi.
up. Mikasa don't got no choice.
Levi
He's
is
the only character
Levi
on
is,
Attack on Titan that I like, y'all.
is the best character on Attack on Titan too.
I
Nah,
don't like
Aaron-
nobody else.
Aaron took the cake for me. You feel me?
Y'all like
Evil-
him?
I like
Evil
Aaron, but I
Evil
love
Aaron took the cake.
Levi. Like
Evil
Levi,
Aaron took
I
the
stand
cake.
by the Jaegerists to the.
I'ma say it like this,
Evil
man.
I
Aaron
will
took
not
I'm
the
a
cake.
Jaegerist until the day
Come
I
on, bro,
die.
that
Fuck that.
intro, nigga.
Fuck
What you
that.
mean?
Rumbler.
What the fuck is you talking about?
I
They
feel like
started that shit with a bang. Fuck is you saying?
there's a lot of bitches on Attack on Titan, man. And
Hey.
Attack on Titan will show you
Hey.
that in the
Levi
world.
ain't no bitch.
Oh no, Attack on Titan to show you it's a lot of people in the world that's bitches, all right? And it's only a
Man,
small amount of
look,
real niggas.
Let me say this.
Nigga, you would be a bitch too if you lived in Attack on
Exactly.
Titan's world.
Shut your ass
These
up.
niggas do not have powers. If you are not a Titan,
They got no plot armor.
No, y'all don't get what I mean by bitch. I don't mean being a bitch as in scary. I mean as a person.
Man,
You're a bitch.
what you
There's a lot of
mean?
bitches in Attack
They
on Titan that's
surviving.
evil.
They don't care
I'm
how
not talking
they
about
is.
surviving. I'm talking
Nah.
about these people mentalities going forward in
See,
Attack
look,
on Titan.
I'm still
these are
on-
bitches.
I'm
And
still
what-
on you
I'm
calling
still- I'm
Mikasa a bitch
confused, like,
though.
in what way do you mean by that? If you don't mean by
when,
like
when Aaron was beating the fuck out of Armin, why Mikasa ain't do
She
it?
can't.
she can't.
What you mean?
She
He
can't.
explained it.
She
That's
literally
why I'm
cannot.
When
saying-
Aaron start beating
Can't
up
do that.
Armin, why Armin ain't beat Aaron up?
Because he can't.
Yes, he can. He
What
could
you
literally
mean?
just turn into a colossal titan and kill. And Aaron would have died.
Listen,
Come on,
and
bro.
everybody in that,
Everybody right there would have
Well, I
died.
get what y'all saying.
So you mean to tell me that if somebody was beating your ass like that, you gonna sacrifice?
Do y'all know if he would have killed Aaron right there, a lot of this shit would have been.
They would have
Before
died
Aaron-
afterwards.
The
They would have died
Shimagama district
afterwards,
would have
bro.
been dead too.
What
the
you mean?
walls there would have been
He would've-
non-existent.
Okay, look,
Oh,
you're
no,
not
man.
understanding.
People
When he
be
turned
bitches,
into the
man.
colossal
I
titan,
get what you're saying,
look,
but
okay,
look,
but
look,
the
let me
people
say
bitches.
this.
but Armin turning into the colossal.
it's
Titan
he's
is
nuke.
totally
He's a
different
nuke,
from
bro.
from Aaron turning into.
You saw what he
Titan.
did. You saw what he did
He's
first
a
half
nuke.
of the season, bro. When he went and
I feel
turned into
both
the colossal
When
sides.
titan.
niggas told me
I
to
feel
plan,
both sides,
let's
he turned
nuke it.
into a nuke, bro.
When niggas busting me in my shit, let me know what the plan finna be. Let's nuke it. What are we talking about?
No, because
So-
because somebody
what
could
you mean?
argue to
He
say
gonna
that's
kill
a
his
bitch
whole
move
family.
too. Like you can't sacrifice
Exactly.
everybody
Did
else.
y'all just see what happened this last episode?
You just sacrificed your whole city. Everybody
Yes,
you
yes,
know
I
because
did.
you
Hold
got
on,
your
I
ass
did.
beat.
I understand that. Did y'all see what just happened this last episode?
Yeah,
So what happened anyway?
nothing. My name.
No, he just yelled and everybody turned. Everybody who sipped the drinks
That's
and all that
Zeke.
bull
We
crap.
talk about that. You
We
can't do
not,
that, bro.
we not, that's Zeke, nigga. Not,
That's
not.
Zeke.
But that was their
Armin.
plan.
That's Zeke.
So, nigga,
That's not
Zeke.
Armin. Armin
Did
is
the
not
plan
gonna
happen? I know. I understand what y'all
And-
saying.
and
We talking
Aaron
about
told
what
him to
happened
stop.
though.
And
I
Aaron-
under-
No,
I
Come on,
understand
bro.
that. I said going forward, this is what happened though. He still yelled
No,
regardless
the-
of what happened.
the
So
ordinary,
instead, if
the
you would've
original
killed Iron,
question, the original question that you was talking about was how much bitches these niggas are bitches.
they definitely
show.
bitches.
And I agree. Listen, I agree with what you're saying, but it's all in like Zeke will be able to pull some shit off like that. Armin is not going to do that because A, he lives there.
Exactly.
He's not going to
Yeah.
do that.
He got his
And
whole
then two-
family.
And then two, he's not. His transformation is nowhere near like a regular Titan. He
Right.
turned to a Titan.
Colossal.
He's going to
Yeah.
destroy everything in his path.
Right.
I don't think that
It's
Armin
fight or
will not
flight
have that
with
power.
him,
Right.
yeah.
I don't think that Armin don't have that power. He's just a little more conscious of what the repercussions will be.
Exactly.
There was a hero.
So
there
that's
was a
why,
hero
that's why he's
conscience.
saying
Let
like
me say
Armin
this.
can't do it.
There was
because
a
like, think
hero's
about it.
conscience and there was a
Mikasa
villain's
physically
conscience.
cannot do it.
Well, yeah, we know that.
And
But that's why
when
y'all know what?
Armin-
That's
when
why I like Gojo too, though. Just
Man,
a sidebar.
when
Real quick.
Armin-
I really like Gojo, yo.
Gojo bought March to the beat of his own drum
Hey,
until what's about
Yeah.
to happen.
Hey.
Don't tell me nothing.
Hey,
but
look,
that's
look,
why
look,
I like
look.
Gojo.
Armin when he nuked Marley when Aaron had 8 dude in the first half of the 4th season when he nuked Marley. You ain't see how the nigga was acting afterwards because he realized he didn't kill like almost a million
And then
people, bro.
and then you got like all these different memories inside of you.
Exactly.
Right.
Like we don't even like, and that's what I like about Attack on Titan because I honestly don't even know if it's really because Armin did have a liking for Annie prior to him turning into the Colossal Titan.
Yeah.
So we don't even know if these memories of or these likings of him having of Annie are really Bartos or if they really Armin's. That's what makes this show so good because it's like we know he got his memories. It just so happens that they both ended up liking the same girl.
That's
You know,
fucked up.
and that's fucked up. So it keeps you. This show always just keeps you wondering. Like even though I know the story or anything like and everything like that, it just keeps you wondering about certain things and how would you be able to again deal with certain outcomes, knowing what type of power that you have. Aaron just don't give a fuck, and I really believe that if he had the Colossal Titan too, Aaron wouldn't do that either.
Yeah, Aaron
if
would
he
do
had
that.
the power of the Colossal Titan, he wouldn't have turned into the Colossal Titan. No, let me say this. Sorry, let me say this. Situational. I
Like-
would say that he will think about it. I'll say that he'll think about it. He'll think about it the way that
I feel
Zeke
like
thought
Aaron
about.
always try to
Like
do
it
minimal
depends on the
damage.
situation, like
Yeah,
you said.
I would think that he would
Because
think
I feel
about
like
it
in
the same way
situations where he
Zeke,
would.
Zeke thought about it before he started screaming. It's
Like, I
it's
understand you having
situational.
a brother and shit.
He
But
said,
hey.
but I'm sorry.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. If Aaron got to do what he got to do, you know he'll do it. He got to if he want to get to his goal, he's gonna do it. Bro.
Aaron would do minimal damage. With,
Yeah, but
according to him,
what
though.
does Armin
And that didn't mean shit.
what
to
does
him.
Armin get from retaliating in such a way?
He gonna be the last person right there.
Literally.
And Aaron still could probably be alive because he got the Founded Titan.
Literally.
So
what will he gain from that?
like he would just to kill everybody for no reason.
Go ahead.
He's the Founded Titan, bro. He's the Founded
I
Titan.
know that, but
But like y'all said, like if
What
he
you mean?
got the
I know
Colossal
he was
Titan,
Founded Titan, he can still die, though.
Who Aaron?
No, I'm talking about
Oh.
before all the touching and all that extra shit when he was like a regular Titan, he could have still died. Is what I'm saying. At that time when
Yeah,
Armin would have turned
because
to the
that's
Colossal,
true,
yeah.
because the only
yeah,
reason
He was
why
nor- yeah, the only reason why he-
connection happens because he
Yeah.
grabbed his
Yeah.
head.
I know why
He
the
was
turn up
already
is happening,
dead
y'all.
when he
I'm
grabbed his
I'm
head.
talking about
Yeah.
regular Titan Aaron. He would have got like anybody else would have got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Armin would have been
Yeah,
like
yeah,
boop, and it'd have been a wrap for everybody.
And in all honesty, I only think
If
that
he-
even worked because he was the Fountain Titan. If he was just the Attack Titan, he got his head blown
Yeah.
off.
It's a
It was
wrap.
a wrap.
That's what I'm saying. That only
It's
worked
a
because
wrap.
he was the Founded Titan. Like that's what I was saying. So like even if he did get blew up because he a Titan, and it has been Titans to survive the a Colossal Titan awakening. You've seen that all first season. So Aaron could still survive. He could turn into his Titan hardened. He already got the
In a
the
fight, I
Hammer
don't see him
Titan.
winning.
I'm not talking about no fight. You talking about if he would have did that, he would have nuked him right there. So he would have
Well,
had
they
to
don't get to fight.
survive. Yeah,
The whole point when he turned in that was to kill Aaron. I'm saying that if the point in when he turned in that to kill Aaron, of course, if you didn't die, okay, the fight gonna start, which is me stomping you out because you can't do shit with me. I'm the Colossal Titan.
not
Really?
true.
You
not
really-
true.
you really-
not true.
No.
because
Remember, the only
each
reason
Titan-
they beat him.
You gotta think about it.
Alright,
Each
we're gonna
Titan,
talk about
each
that.
Titan, bro. Each Titan got their
Right.
own specialty that like helps them succeed.
So how
bro.
would Aaron beat him?
Because he got the what the fuck is the Hammer Titan, bro? He can make his
What he-
full
what he gonna
body
do?
go ice crystal, whatever
Bro,
that hard ass.
What do
shit
that
is,
mean?
bro. Nigga? He didn't use
step on
that
it.
shit.
Crush that.
He didn't use that shit plenty times, bro.
I don't know if
to
he could
stop-
crush it, but I will say that the Colossal Titan will burn him to
Yeah,
death.
he can.
Yeah.
Don't forget
The
the
Colossal-
even through the
I
diamond
do believe
shit.
that. I do believe through the
Remember,
through
I
the
was
Warhammer
because,
remember
like,
Armin
crystal.
body was
It's damn
bacon.
near a bomb. It's a
Armin body was
bomb.
bacon
Well,
at the
that's
end of
talking
that.
about
No, he's talking,
Armin, though.
he's talking about even if, say, hypothetically, Aaron
Turn to the diamond
turns into
thing.
that turns into
Because
that
he got
crystal.
the Hammer Titan, bro. That the Hammer Titan, that's what he specializes in. Like that's his whole little thing. He
Yeah,
got
but
that one.
think
plus
the
And he
Colossal-
does it so easily.
Yeah, but I
now.
think
That's
the
what I'm
Colossal,
saying. I think
Colossal supposed to
with
be the
the
most
Diamond
powerful.
I think he could survive still, bro.
But
Like,
with
I
the
think
Diamond
Aaron
Titan,
would
doesn't
No, no,
everything
I-
have like
I
a
think it's about
flaw?
the
Like the
change.
Diamond Titan had something where, like, oh, he found exactly where it was in order to cut off that connection. So would he
Well,
not have
I just thought about
something
something.
where?
But every time
I
Aaron
think
used
that his
those
power,
abilities, though,
I think
that
his
don't
powers are
happen.
manipulated differently, and I think that only happens that way because he has the Fountain Titan.
Yeah.
I think
I'm a-
that if
I'm a-
he didn't have the Fountain Titan, he
would.
ate.
Yeah.
So there's like
Warhammer
no
Titan,
weakness
If he would have
anymore.
turned it, not even if he would have turned into, if he would have used that power, it probably would have manifested in the same way as you were saying the Warhammer Titan did. The only reason why it didn't is because he has the
yeah.
Fountain Titan. so he can manipulate
That's
those
what
powers.
I'm saying. I think he could survive, bro. He has
And
the founding
now that I think
titan,
about
bro.
it, Aaron's not really that. We're gonna move on to the next Rose Gallery, but Aaron's really not that smart because even with him having that power,
he was an idiot. He wasn't using
like
none of that shit. To the
no
best of his
type of
capability.
weapons with
He
this
was getting
shit.
fucked up trying to walk
Like,
up and touch a
the only
hand.
time
Man,
that
if
he
you use
ever
that power
even
you
used-
just got. Wait a minute, the nigga died to touch the hand. Are we not realizing this?
Bro, that's
The
plot.
armor
That's
titan,
plot.
the armor titan.
That is plot.
He was
Armor
walking like-
Titan- no, seriously, the armor titan literally
Looking like
punched
Vegeta when he
him
get
in
beat
the
up.
mouth, and he froze
Yeah, he ate that
everything.
bitch. Yeah.
Bro, I'd have took this, I'd have manifested a hammer.
Swear to God, and cracked him.
Boom!
He don't know how to use. Because remember,
One hit.
he was taking all these powers so fast. I don't think he was getting used to learning how to use them like he did with his
It just
original
so
attack.
happened. It just so
Titan
happened that
powers.
because he had the founding titan, it was easy for him to manipulate
But he
and
didn't
use it.
He didn't get to do it like how.
in the
Yeah.
heat of the moment. I don't think he never even had a chance.
But the
to, like,
Warhammer Lady
get
Titan,
into
she knew what she was
she
doing.
knew what the fuck she
She
was
was
doing.
going nuts in that.
She
shit.
was just-
good.
The fucked up part about her
Yeah.
situation is that she was so
off guard.
she was out guard and clouded by the fact that her brother died.
Yeah. Like you just ate my.
Like she was so
fucking brother,
emotional.
bro.
She was like, "Oh, bitch, I'm taking you out." And Aaron came
Yeah.
on a mission. He was like, "Oh, bitch, you could be."
I was coming
You're-
for you anyway.
All right, right. I was coming for you. Oh, okay. All Titan, crush, drink. Who's next?
She was just staring at him. She was just staring at him in the diamond thing, like
She was in her head like, "I'm gonna
You
kill this
motherfucker."
motherfucker."
All she could
mean-
move was her fucking eyelash. She's
Okay, you seen that face, bro? When Attack on Titan get them niggas
Oh,
with
the
the
lines.
shades,
With the
with the
lines.
lines, and
but they
shit.
always look
Over
like
their
that,
eyes,
though.
bro.
But it get
Bro, it
deeper.
get darker.
No,
and shit
this
get deeper.
second half, they went.
They went.
they
in.
It was
emphasized
always like
all
this.
that
I'm
shit.
everybody depressed.
Everybody
Yeah.
dark.
Everybody
The
tired.
blood is darker.
I'm like-
Like they killing this second half, man.
Bro,
But,
like they take on war is crazy.
man,
And the war ain't even started
the
for
war ain't
real.
even started yet.
Man, wait till
wait till
after
on,
this
praise
talking
man.
phase.
Yes,
Wait till after this talking phase.
It's gonna turn
Ain't
Ah!
nobody ever gonna talk shit about my nigga Aaron
Aaron
again.
at all. When
You
y'all see
feel
this
me?
nigga come,
Wait till
man.
he come stepping. You said
Oh
Black
my
Air Force
God.
Energy. Nigga,
Oh
he
my
is Black
God.
Air Force Energy.
Oh my God.
That's him. Fuck you talk about.
Oh
You
my
seen the whole
God.
trailer. You feel me?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a
Stumping
Jaeger
on
through
shit.
and through.
Rumbling.
The shit, if you know the story, the shit, like it's literally that whole theme is about Aaron, man.
Because you already know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's still so good to see, man.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm
It's the
watching.
exact same
I
way
feel
I
like
feel
I don't
about-
even know the story.
Exactly.
Like when he blew his head off, I was
Like-
still like,
I was like,
oh my god.
It's different for the manga and versus you actually seeing it visually because you're seeing
yes,
it like
bro.
It don't-
fluidly
it-
and
it-
with color.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then
Yeah.
like somebody made we gotta move on. We gotta
Yeah.
move on. But
Oh.
somebody else made a
He's
point
like, oh.
like that said that they read the manga and they were watching the episode when it happened, and the person that was like doing the live reaction had already read the manga. He said that it's so crazy to watch this part of the show. When I was reading the manga, when he got his head blew off, we had to wait a month to see what was going to happen.
Hey, swear
And
to
we
God.
was, and I was in there like, swear to God, we was
You
sitting
sit
there
there
distraught. Like, is this nigga dead?
dead, bro?
Hey,
because
hey,
in the
another-
manga, you ain't had him
You
that
didn't
extra part that
Literally,
the,
it
that the
shows-
anime did.
Yes,
You
that's
just
exactly
had the
what he said
head
too.
flipped off.
That's exactly
nigga.
what they said too. It's like we didn't have like the second half was
We
the
gonna
first
catch
half
it.
was that.
Yeah.
In the manga, that's how the
They just
issue
show him catching the
ends.
head.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, I just showed her
They didn't
smacking
show him
this
catch-
shit.
Like they showed, and it had the like spine,
Yeah.
which is actually I have to talk to you about that too.
Yeah, okay.
That's actually not the spine. now that
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
But-
That's
But
that.
it showed like a spine when he got his head blew off. It was like a head and like this spine. I honestly don't think it's a spine, but I can't tell you what I think it is until y'all watch what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
that sounds disgusting, but okay.
But that was what the issue ended. So when we was watching, we was like, oh my god, is this nigga dead? Like what happened? We didn't even see him catch the head yet.
Yeah,
until the
nah,
next
they
issue.
just showed her hit him with the sniper. And they
Listen,
showed
Gabby
her
got aim with that bitch. She ain't missed yet.
man. Somebody need to smack her dumb ass, bro.
She
Like,
died. They showed her head gonna go back after she shot her head off.
She
Her
didn't
head was
die.
back
She
in
ain't
blood.
dead.
she got smacked in the head with a
She ain't
sniper
dead.
rifle because she too
I'll
little
say
to
this.
use that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
That's what.
That's
Oh,
what
that
it
was all
was.
that was?
Yeah.
Like I said, Big Gabby.
No,
She ain't missed yet.
She ain't missed though. She ain't
She ain't
missed.
missed.
So if y'all
But-
ever hear Gabby, y'all looking for y'all
Fuck
get
that
the fuck out
bitch.
the way.
Fuck
Pew,
that
pew,
bitch.
pew.
It's gonna be good.
I ain't gonna lie.
This second half is.
I
meant to
would
be
have killed
amazing.
that bitch. They could have been stepped on Gabby. They was letting her live with their ass. Man, they could have got her gone, boy. That's just the writer being nice. You feel me?
Mhm.
He was like, no, we got to get somebody some hate. You know, we
Mhm.
got to get somebody
Scary.
hate. Fuck
Then
that.
on top of that
bitch shoulda
too, like
died.
who's who's to say that Reiner's not going to save her?
Right.
You know, they see her out the cut. We still got what's her name in the cut? Cart Titan. You know, they all do love Gabby. At the
Attack
same
on
time.
Titan Shippuden with Gabby.
Hell no.
What?
Hell no.
Damn near these
What's
last
your-
few episodes. Yeah.
What is your Rose Gallery, bro?
Yours, my man.
I'm picking Big Batman. All right, let me tell y'all something. Batman. Batman.
It's not One Piece?
No, Batman as a hero is garbage. But his rogues gallery, though, he got some of the coldest villains
Hey, no cap.
ever. You
ain't
feel
wrong.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
Him and Spider-Man. All right, look.
Everybody's more powerful.
I
And-
said Spider-Man too.
Him and Spider-Man and
Yeah.
honorable mention X-Men. All right, so well, I'm gonna talk about 2 easy villains first. I think we giving 5.
Yeah.
All right, 2 easy villains first. We got Joker. Whichever Joker you want to pick, too. I don't give a damn which Joker you pick.
What's the best Joker?
Ooh.
Man.
I think I know which one you're gonna.
Are we
say,
talking
but-
like live action Joker? Or are we talking?
Yeah, what
all
we
of
talk
them.
about is we talk about live action. Or we just talk about a Joker.
All of them.
Joker
The
that's
best
killing
Joker
niggas.
is Joker from the animated series, from Batman animated series.
Really?
Dude who played his voice. Let me look his name up so I can tell y'all exactly. I don't want to.
Oh, I seen that one. That one was good.
Mark Hamill, yeah. Mark Hamill.
did it?
Yeah, that was Mark Hamill in the 90s, y'all.
Wow.
He did everybody. Oh my
Yes.
No cap.
Mark Hamill was the best voice of the Joker of all time, bro. That's the voice of the Joker. You can hear Mark Hamill do that voice right now. That's gonna be the Joker, bro. Forever.
Forever.
Forever. Everybody
Shout
model
out
their
to
voice.
Mark Hamill. I did not know that.
Everybody model their Joker voice and they laughs after Mark Hamill. When she turned to the Joker?
Like the live action one?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that just came out. I don't- Well, yeah.
Okay. Mine's is the well. Never mind. Go ahead.
Joker, baby. I like Joker with the
I was
when he
gonna
cut
say-
his face off too. That was
I was
cool.
gonna say Jared Leto, but I like Jared Leto as an actor, so that's probably why I picked him.
Yeah.
I actually like Jared.
You liked it, Jared Leto?
He just
As
He's
look-
gonna be
Joker?
the shit
He
as
looked player,
Morpheus. Or
No,
he
I'm
looked
talking
as,
about
Morpheus.
I'm talking about as Joker.
He looked at player,
He looked
bro.
player.
Look
I
at
like him
players
as an
and
actor.
beats.
I like.
That's me and my bias.
I know, but I ain't like him as Joker. I was like, bro, this nigga got caps in his. He
I
had
liked him.
26
That shit was
caps in his mouth, y'all.
I
Shit
liked
was
him. He
fire.
was
As a 40-year-old
That
man
shit
with a
was
bunch of tattoos, he had
fire.
26
that nigga,
caps
That
in
that
his
nigga got
mouth.
that money.
Fire.
And y'all told me that was
Or
supposed to
that
be tight. That wasn't a
versatility.
grill.
That nigga
That
was
nigga got that money for that
fire.
versatility.
That
with
wasn't a grill.
40-year-old ass.
See, y'all be wanting me to like white people. White people, when y'all try to do black stuff, I'm talking dead into this camera. White people, when y'all try to do black stuff, some black people accept y'all for walking around with 26 caps in your mouth. Me? If you ain't got no, why did you try to do the black thing with some caps like a child? And then wrote ha 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 on them, bro. Those are caps. I'm not scared of you. You like a bad kid that might bite me. I'm not. And then your laugh sound like it hurt. Fuck you, bro. Anyways, back to my.
Fashion sense.
He is
It's not a
mad.
racially exclusive.
No, it's not because we
That
talk about
nigga was
comics. And
fire.
comics is mostly
That's 'cause
mostly
this
white
nigga-
people, but I do not like Jared Leto.
There are some
Leto
things
Joker.
that are,
Th-
but
this-
that
this-
is not one of them.
This nigga just keeps his third eye open.
Wow.
all the
Feel
time.
me?
That's
Don't
all.
put no
big
cap-
ass
that's all
third
that
eye.
is.
Listen,
Listen, y'all.
y'all.
Goddamn.
Don't put no caps in your teeth, man. We got to spend money on grills. Y'all do too. Goddamn.
So
Anyway.
sorry, Machine Gun Kelly.
No.
Everybody who does that.
If Machine Gun Kelly had like, some caps in his shit, it'd be
I think
bogus
he-
too.
I think he looks good. But
Lord
I guess he can't do.
Oh,
it
what's
no
that
more.
other? What's the other
It's a
white?
chop.
white
All right,
rapper?
The other
that was
one
number
looks like
one.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Who?
The one with
one
the
you
black
talking
hair.
about.
Yeah, I
Oh
forgot
my
his
He
name.
looks just
He
like
like this dude named Cody. Shout out to Cody. I always call him. I forgot the dude name. He did it. He was on the song. Fucking me and get some money. The white dude, the white boy.
Is that not
Jeezy.
Machine?
Jeezy.
Oh, it looks
Fucking
like Machine
G-Eazy.
Gun Kelly. He looks like him.
G-Eazy.
They all wear grills and they all have tattoos.
We're not gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
My
Not
second.
even
My
that
second.
he whack. He just a bad person.
I don't know what he did, but
Oh,
my
I
second
don't believe
villain
it
is gonna be Deathstroke. Fuck it. Y'all know Slade,
Yeah,
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of Robin for a good 4
Outta
episodes
everybody.
straight. Listen, he was doing Robin so bad. You ain't never seen niggas get PTSD before Robin on Teen Titans, y'all. And when it came to like superhero shows, he beat Robin 2 episodes straight. Had Robin couldn't go nowhere. He couldn't fight crime or nothing. He kept seeing Slade everywhere. He was seeing Slade so many times. The nigga came back and worked for Slade, dressed up as Slade as Slade Jr. and beat the Titans' ass. God damn
Talk about
Deathstroke.
aspirations.
And Deathstroke done beat up Batman a couple times too.
Yeah.
People be sleep on
With
that's
them
a-
guns, he be
Hey.
letting them have it.
That old nigga don't be playing, boy. And
And
he
them
got
swords.
one eye. All right, now let's get to some tight niggas. We got Azrael. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Azrael was one.
Explain who he is.
Azrael was a how can I put it? He was a vigilante in Gotham too, right? He actually took up the mantle as Batman before, but he was like an evil Batman. He was killing niggas and shit.
Yeah.
He was more like y'all remember? Y'all remember?
Nigga in the white, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all remember
with the
Jonathan?
A
Templar
white
Knight.
Batman killing people at
He
night.
got he got a white.
He
hood
wants
on
you
with
to
a
see
red-
him do
with a
this
red
shit.
cross. Yeah, he got a hood
I'ma
on,
read a
white
little-
hood with a red cross. And
Read a
shit.
little description for y'all. So Azrael was one of the coolest, crazy mass vigilantes in DC comic books. And somehow
wild, bro.
Batman trusts him. It seems being controlled by a 500-year-old fanatical religious sect has its benefits for a godforsaken place like Gotham. Hence, when Batman was recuperating after being broken into by Bane, it was Azrael who filled in for him. At first, it was a success. Azbats defeated Bane, which made him more accepted as Batman. But then he started going, all that crazy shit started happening because he really nuts in the head. So Batman had got his back broke by Bane, right? He was put out for like a year. A year. Bane put Batman out of commission for a year. So Gotham was going
I feel it'd
crazy.
be fairly easy to put Batman out of commission.
It's
for
not. Batman didn't beat the shit out of everybody for years and
Bring
years
us back.
and years. It sounds good,
Easy.
but Bane was the only one to do it
Yeah.
because Bane was strong enough. So you end up breaking Batman back. So for like 3-4 months to like half a year, Gotham is the worst city on the planet too. Let me let y'all know
Ghetto
that.
as
Hey,
hell.
Sometimes they take away Gotham as part of the U.S. Like that's how terrible of a city. They blow up everything. They attack you. You try to come in there, even try to help them after they ain't got no lights or nothing. They'll shoot you down. They don't give no fuck. Gotham is a terrible place. You feel
Man.
me?
Right. I was about to say that, but I didn't want to say it.
All
But
right.
you said it.
Let's get to the next one. So then we have Owlman
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I've heard of dude.
from
Yeah.
Earth 3. Owlman is the Batman for. He looked tight though. Let me show you my boy,
Yeah.
Owlman. So Owlman is the Batman from Earth 3. You know what I mean? He ride with the what's they called, the Justice damn. Hold on, let these niggas up. Yeah, no, I don't think it's just some niggas.
Is he with the Court of Owls? Is that what that is?
That would make sense.
Oh, he with the Crime Syndicate of America. That's what it is.
So
But,
not the Owl Society. Oh, he looks like a Sub-Zero Batman.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's smart as hell. But okay, originally Owlman is a super intelligent supervillain whose real name was never given to us. They never told us if he was Bruce Wayne or anybody the fuck else. They just let us know that this is Batman from a universe where all the heroes are villains and vice versa. He was created as an evil counterpart to Batman. He's a member of the criminal organization known as the Crime Syndicate of America, who originated and operated at the reverse Earth 3. And then we get to the last one, and the most prolific one in the last 10 years. All right, let's get to it. The Batman who laughs.
I knew this nigga was gonna take that.
Boy,
That's my
what?
favorite villain too.
That
Batman.
nigga hate. All right. The Batman who laughs is Bruce Wayne from Earth 22 of the Dark Multiverse. He's the lieutenant of Barbados and a leader of the Dark Knights. During the first Dark Multiverse and later, the infected heroes of the Secret Six, he convinced Perpetua, the original creator of the multiverse, just to let y'all know, for people who don't know a lot about DC, they kind of retcon stuff. Perpetua is the original creator of the multiverse now, including the Dark Multiverse and the regular multiverse, like past what's the wall called, Tom? The Source Wall. Like she created before and after the Source Wall. You feel me? So it's a little retcon that just happened in the last 5 years for niggas who really be reading DC comics. That's shit crazy. To choose him as her lieutenant over Lex Luthor, as his vision was limited by his ego. The Batman who laughs continued on with his own plans, eventually acquiring cosmic power and becoming a bigger threat than Perpetua herself. I'm gonna say this again, y'all. Perpetua created the entire DC landscape, right? The Batman who laughs went and got some cosmic energy that made him stronger than fucking Perpetua, the strongest motherfucker in the comics at the time. God damn.
That's the
Stop.
one. That's the one part I read.
This is what happens when you are Bruce Wayne, who was hit with a Joker toxin, right? Because people
Yeah.
think it's the Joker acting like Bruce Wayne. No, that's Bruce Wayne. He's just been Jokerized. It's a different thing, bro.
So when you
Smart
asked
as
me
fuck.
what was my favorite Joker, I almost said him, and I was like, actually,
Yeah, that
it's
ain't Joker.
not the Joker.
That's why his name is
actually
Batman Who
Batman.
Laughs.
Yeah.
It's not the joke. That's Bruce Wayne. That nigga don't play.
Oh, that's interesting.
I want to give y'all another little side note on how he took out the Bat family. So he called everybody together because he had let them know he was hit with the Joker toxin for about a week. So he had gave himself something else so it would wear off. It was wearing at him, but it was like very slow. So Nightwing, Red Hood, his son, and Batgirl, and everybody else was all there or whatever. And he like, I called y'all here today to let y'all know that I don't think I'm gonna be able to defeat this toxin or whatever the case is, and eventually. Y'all gonna have to do what y'all gotta do. So they sitting there, they looking at him like, Bruce, like, we can't kill you, man. Like, what we gonna do, bro? We can't kill you. He's like, oh, but I could kill y'all. And they just shot everybody with like machine guns. He pulled out 2 Uzis, like, Batman don't even use guns, y'all.
He used to.
It's
He used to in the original issue.
Bro,
Batman used to be killing people when he first came out.
The nigga said, and shot the whole including Damian Wayne, his son.
Wow.
Everybody died
That's
right
how
then and
it
there.
worked. That's how everybody was able to come from the dead because he killed everybody on his core.
He
And then
killed
by the
everybody on his
time
planet.
Batman who did his last shit, everybody who was dead came back and was on their side, and then he had manipulated them. And
He even got some fake Robins on chains.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fake zombie
little
Robins on
gremlins.
chains.
It was
Yeah.
like 5 of them. Fucking
Yeah.
up
And they all look
everybody.
alike.
And he was just holding them like they dogs. You feel me?
What the fuck?
Rabbit.
Didn't he have like
Yeah.
a Joker dragon too?
Something
He
like
had
that.
everything you could
Yeah.
think of. There was
Bro,
a
listen.
Joker and a Batman,
He had a
and
Jokerized
Robin and
dragon.
Nightwing variation of every living
Facts.
thing that you could think of
Dark
in this
multiverse.
war.
Dark Multiverse was
And there
the
was
shit.
Wonder Woman and
Listen, Eric,
and some other
Bat- it
people
was-
who
it's
was
a-
against these people.
it's a Batman who put on Wonder Woman brother Ares, the God of
Oh my
War. He
God.
put on his helmet and got the powers of the God of War and beat the shit out of Ares and killed him.
Man,
But
my
it
favorite
fucked
one.
with his brain, so now you just kill everybody because it's all war.
And then my
I'm about to say, read
favorite
up on
one.
it, and then I got the last comic for y'all.
My favorite one is the Flash Batman.
Oh,
you
yeah,
feel
Red-
me?
Red Death.
Red Death. That
Bro,
nigga,
when he running, instead of it
it-
being lightning, it's
it's-
red
it
bats.
nigga. That's
Like
cutting
Like
the
behind him,
shit
like
out of you.
it look.
It
It's
look
horrible.
fire.
Everything sucks there.
And then
Dark Multiverse, just a whole bunch of different multiverses
then-
where Batman life go bad, he end up killing everybody.
the Batman who, what is it, the Green Lantern Batman, what's his name?
Oh,
Cause that nigga cold, bro. Like he conjure
conjure
monsters and shit. You know how Green Lantern be conjuring whatever he can
Light.
imagine.
Green Lantern the Green Lantern
Yeah.
rings keep you from killing somebody. He overpowered it
Yeah.
and used the power to like 1,000%.
Like his will was stronger than
his
the
will was
power.
like
Was
1,000%.
stronger than the Green Lantern's ring. So
And killed the dude, killed his parents. That's how it happened.
Oh,
and now everything that he conjured was like a monster in the dark. And instead of him saying in darkest light and doing that whole little ritual and shit like that, he did it backwards. So he would bathe you in darkness
Jesus.
and fuck you up. You can't see shit, but
Yeah.
because he
Think about
fall into
damn
Think
that
how strong
bitch.
Batman willpower is anyway, though.
Yeah.
So, you know what I
After
mean?
I got done with that series, I'm like, they need to fucking do this in a movie. This needs to be a movie.
If they ever
If they ever make
if they
that
ever
movie,
make the
bro,
Dark Multiverse into a movie, y'all,
bro, that's
DC is really trying to come back if they ever
They
do
I
is.
that.
hope that's
They
why
trying.
they ended this little saga that they have
I think
going
they're going
on,
towards the
because if
villainverse.
they do the Dark Multiverse
You
instead,
said what?
I want they doing the
it will
villainverse.
shake
Man.
everything. It'll be better than Marvel. It will be better.
That was
It'll be way better than Marvel.
That story.
On like so many other scales, because I'm like, they
Bro,
do
don't
everything
read
that
that.
you want them to do.
I'm listening.
at the crib.
But
what the
bro.
fuck? Hey, every time you try to bring 'em
Every
up,
time,
That's
but
exactly
every
what
time
happened
y'all
to
talk
me.
about the comics, I do be astounded by. You are the first person I will say that is an anime and manga reader and watcher, that has convinced me that anime is nothing. The only person,
Bro, no
that's
bullshit.
touching the DC Marvel universe is Slime, bro.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Like,
Slime
it's
is the
niggas
only
like that, too.
person-
Like,
But,
it's other
but-
niggas
like
but the
that.
point that I'm trying to make
It's
is
like-
that like you
Yeah,
made me a believer. I'll say
Yeah.
that because I was one of those anime heads where I was like, yeah, Goku, not Goku, but you know,
Nah.
hypothetically,
Yeah.
Goku smashing everything, and it's just like, nah, bruh.
Like no bullshit. Like,
Gojo not even doing it, and Gojo is cold.
it's only Slime and Gurren Lagann. It's only Slime.
But
and
every
Gurren
story
Lagann.
that y'all have told me has been like that. Like even with
Yeah,
the
Sailor Moon
with
got
the
some
Green
shit
the
too.
Green Lantern.
I'm about to say
ring.
guns put me on Green Lantern, and I legit watched it, heard it for like a good solid 4 hours. I didn't do anything else.
Yeah, man. I told you I sent you to YouTube.
I
bro.
didn't
Yeah.
do- yeah.
You can watch.
I
You
didn't
can
do
watch it on
anything
I'ma
else.
send you the link,
They
so-
read it
Read
to
it to
you.
you.
They had the little pictures there.
Comics
and
Explain,
I
read
was
it to
like,
you, and
oh
show, and
my
he show you
God,
the
it's like a movie, but I can't-
the
it's
comic
not
screens too
moving,
while he reading it to you.
but-
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah.
They need to do that for manga, dog.
they do.
They do.
They give you-
He got manga story.
They give you a
Comic story got manga story in now.
They give
I
you
got a
little
couple that I
commentary.
watch. I got a couple that I watch like that.
They
Sort
give
of
you a
that.
little
Oh, okay.
commentary in between while they're
So
reading
comic
stories.
story
too, so
and
it's
manga
like-
story.
So
Yeah.
this is why I like Comics Explained though. Okay, so Rob, when he be breaking down stuff, he give you random history facts too. Like, so he'll be
Mhm.
telling you about the story,
It
like,
makes sense.
yeah, this go back to like in 1982 when this happened. You be sitting there like, this happened in 1980. Now you got
Like,
something
I
else you
know
finna
this
go.
now.
But then he give y'all like, I be at work. So say I work, I got my headphones on for a full 8 hours. I'll be going to his full stories where it'll take 2 hours for him to read from issue 1 to issue 38. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just
Hell
let that
yeah.
play while I'm at work picking stuff or doing whatever I'm doing, bro.
I always wonder how you
Comics are
niggas have
so
the time
good.
to do this shit.
Because I let Rob
No,
read it to
no,
me.
you're lying. You're not lying. Comics are really, really
Bro,
fucking good.
the
They release
storylines that
the
go into
storylines
it.
that y'all tell me again that out here, I'll be like, bro, anime could never.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: the storylines that go into
sorry,
comic
like-
books have been taken by like regular media for so long, like TV shows and movies that it came out, like even dramas and shit that have nothing to do with comic books are like directly ripped from comic book stories, like X-Men stories and Batman stories and super. I be watching shit like
But that's why I say
What?
America is
It's
lazy.
good writing.
America
Bro.
is lazy
Some
because
good writers in comic
they pin or they take stuff from stuff
Anywhere.
that's already been done.
Rehashing.
They don't do it from anywhere because
well,
they
anywhere
try to do
I
it,
say
they try
something
to do it with
popular.
anime and they don't never work with the
Yeah.
live action, so they can't necessarily
Nah,
do it
not
that
at
way.
all.
But with comics, they can because
It's a story.
you have this. It's already
Yeah.
Americanized, and then they push past the limits so great. Whereas with I think the reason why I like anime is that you
And
just
they got
get
a lot of
stories that
money.
you just don't get. Like I don't think I've ever watched an anime that had a same correlation in comics or anything like that. Like the story was close.
What you mean?
Like I've never had a story that was close to the same with anime versus comics.
Except
What?
for
It's many of
slime.
them.
Slime, fucking
Dragon Ball Z. It's
nah,
Superman.
I don't know about Fuck Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
no, Dragon Ball Z is
no,
like literally
no,
Superman.
yeah.
It's
Alien crash lands on
carbon
Earth,
copy. That's why I'm not fucking
Yeah.
with it.
That-
It's
but
a
that's what
carbon
he's saying.
copy.
It's a copy, but
it's a whole bunch of other ones. I can go through it. Y'all
Well,
gonna
you
be
Yeah,
show
it's
me
plenty.
because I don't see
It's
no.
plenty.
Do you got a comic that's going to be in correlation to Attack on Titan? You got one.
I
For,
mean, Attack on Titan is already Gundam,
Yeah.
and Gundam is
I'm talking about comics, bro.
Gun-
Americanized comics.
no Gundam. Yeah, Gundam was before trans. Yeah, so Gundam would be first. I don't have
But
nothing for
that's not
Attack on Titan. Yeah, that's what I
Americanized.
mean. For Attack on Titan, I don't think I got nothing for America.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like you could correlate
yeah, I don't think I got
Attack
nothing
on
for
Titan
that.
with Gundam,
Yeah.
but that's a Japanese
Yes,
anime.
that's what I mean. I don't think I got
I-
nothing for America.
That's one point. That's the point. That's the reason why I'm saying like I like anime so much because the stories do be like dramatically
Yeah.
different from the comics that I've read until you told me that. But even in that, like the stories that y'all tell me about comics do be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
But they do be still different. Yeah.
like every comic not good.
Yeah, no cap.
For every good Batman storyline,
You gotta wait 5 years for that shit. Swear to God.
No bullshit.
Star Girl and shit.
So it's a hit or miss, though. They try to make comics be exactly how manga is, where there's something for everybody. You just
So
have to
yeah,
find
it's a lot,
what it
yeah.
is. So like reading Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy may be great for the young girls.
Shit's great for me too. That shit was God.
Everybody.
I like the Harley Quinn Power Girl.
Facts.
story,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a good story, even though I hate the Power Girl Huntress storyline.
Why?
Supergirl Huntress, I like that shit. Dog.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say. I'm gonna say this.
I
though.
hope before we even move on, I hope y'all audience members are hearing what Tone is saying. This nigga don't never got no mic, but he always in
The
our
mic
he
right
always
over
want
there,
to say,
too.
and the mic is right there. He
I'm
just don't
I'm
never
gonna
just.
ask Mike right
I'm gonna
there.
say this though.
You never
He
supposed
said
to
it
be
every
here, but-
time,
and yet,
and yet he's here every
and
time.
yet,
He's been here every single episode. Oh my goodness.
we're gonna make sure that you hear him. If y'all didn't hear him this last episode, we're gonna make sure you hear him the next episode because this is some bullshit. He be giving straight facts, and I'll be listening back at the other podcast. I'm like, this nigga, you can barely hear this nigga talk.
I'ma tell-
playing, bro.
I'ma
Right,
tell-
what I'm saying.
He be
I'ma
acting
tell
like he
Buddha
can't
this.
speak for real.
I'm gonna tell Buddha this. When it comes to when it comes to storylines, which I see for the most part, all of us really drawn to like good storylines when it comes to like anything animated. So I'm gonna throw y'all stuff for like comic books too. The lines that have like very good storylines, y'all, because randomly anybody could have a good storyline, but like lines that have consistent good storylines. X-Men.
No cap.
I will always put X-Men as number one. They've had so many stories since I've been born
No
that I've been
bullshit.
reading where it's just like, damn, and it's so many different arcs and it's so many X-Force, X-Men,
Character
like any of them.
development.
Y'all
all that.
need them, bro. And when it come to
X-Force was crazy.
I remember for a minute I couldn't really watch movies, y'all. Like I couldn't really watch them because nothing was interesting because I was reading X-Men so much in high school. I was like, this other shit be weak, like story
No
wise.
bullshit.
Yes,
The
yes.
comics is the
I
reason why
agree.
I cannot watch any X-Men movie.
I'm
Because
saying,
I know the story you stole this from.
hey, remember they hold on, look. They killed a nigga named Darwin whose power was to evolve into whatever he needed to evolve into in any situation. Let me tell you how they killed him.
Yeah, they did. That black guy.
Yeah, when he showed everybody, he's like, "Look, I could evolve into anything." He put his head underwater and just grew some gills real quick, and he put it back out. The
He
gills
was
went away.
adaptive. Yeah.
These motherfuckers came and encased him in some like metallic shit, and that's how he died. Like burnt him off or something, like on fire. Let me tell you. Okay, not in the comics. In that movie.
No, in the movie they put that fireball down his throat.
Yeah, which was dumb. In the comics, he can survive anything. Like if you put him in a black hole, his body will evolve to survive a black hole. Y'all think fire? Y'all know how many times this nigga that ate fire? Or the people that tried to burn him, bro? He cannot. The reason he's alive is because, bro, his body evolved one time into two people. Y'all get what I mean? Somebody was trying to. I forgot what the situation was, but it caused for him to. He needed to be more than one person. His body made it so that he was two people. Can I put the camera?
I did not.
Oh, damn, never mind. I mean, two people. All right, it's Savvy.
Sorry, y'all. I hope y'all didn't hear that in the background.
I don't know if we heard that. In the
Everybody
background,
turned like, what the fuck?
but we heard something in the background. We were like, what the?
They got close.
As a
Go-
collective, we
go.
heard, I was like, oh my
I
god.
just heard him talking 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I swear. He was agreeing, like, yup. for
Yeah,
real,
that
for
was
sure.
him going to sleep. Didn't even hear you.
2 minutes later, it was.
All right, guys.
All right, go ahead
You-
with your Rose
You
Gallery.
may or may not like mine because I have to switch mine because you said 5. I'm like, fuck, 5 people.
At least 5, yes.
At least. I'm like 3 is like a good one. But you know what? I will always say, and I think you guys would be mad at this because this was technically one person's avarice. Like making one thing happen with 7 different entities.
Okay.
Full Metal Alchemist with the 7 Deadly Sins versus Edward Elric. It's such a tongue twister for me. But Edward.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would go with that.
I feel
I'll
like
go
some
with
people
that.
will argue because they're like, "Oh, this came from one person." I'm like, these people or
No, they were
these-
off. They were all
These
regardless,
homunculi
different
had their
entities.
own conscience. They
Yeah.
had their own desires. They had their own. Even though they all had to obey the father,
They were on their own person.
they had to do everything by his law, but also they were all out to get Eric in one way, in their own way. So they would go for different people in his life all the time, fucking with him because they couldn't kill him.
Mm-hmm,
They knew that they could not kill him. So they killed tried to kill everybody else instead of Edward because of what their ultimate plan was. If you guys have not seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood at this point and you watch this podcast,
You're not a real anime
and you're
watcher.
on
not.
episode 25. You
Like,
need
you
to
not-
start
come
with
on,
that
bro.
one because not only is that just a good story, Brotherhood.
That's
watch
what we're
that
talking
one.
about. That's
Yes.
what you
You
watch.
can watch the other one for shits and giggles later, but
Nah, don't waste your time.
I mean,
Don't waste
the
your
only
time.
reason why I did watch it is because that was the first.
Yeah, that one came out
one
first. So I watched that one.
yeah.
I was like, hey, and then the next
You know,
brother
he-
came out. I was like, what the fuck? What was that other one about?
I mean, everything about Brotherhood was better, but like even like the villains had a lot more character development in this series than the past series because it also made more sense too.
It definitely made more
I,
sense.
hey, I almost didn't
Swear
watch
to God.
Brotherhood because when it came out, I was like, I already watched Full Metal
Yeah, 'cause it
Alchemist.
starts
Bro. What
off
the
with
fuck
that.
is this? I thought it was like Dragon Ball Kai and shit. Like, I don't care.
I think it kicked off at that 25th episode. where
Yeah,
kinda
it started
switched up.
off, but then I guess the original creator, he was like, "This is not what I
Yeah.
envisioned." So he went back
Yeah,
and
he
went,
did
found another
Brotherhood.
company, and he did Brotherhood.
Yeah,
That's why there's this one pivotal point. It just this
It
is
just
not what just happened.
deviates.
Like this is not what happened on that one. And then
Because
that's
they
what you-
split up and everything.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
cap.
Like
Yeah.
for like majority of the episodes, they're not even together.
I didn't
So-
like it. Didn't like it.
I think I liked it. I liked it because the aspect of them splitting up in the second in Brotherhood, because it's kind of expected for them to like we expect them to be joint at the hip,
Yeah.
looking for a way out of their situation. Well, they had to branch out into all these different parts of the country to figure that out because it wasn't that easy.
I think the writer or whoever it is, the creator, still stuck to that throughout Brotherhood because as the story went on, all the enemies kept on doing was trying to separate them because they thought that's what their main power was, but they were very formidable on their own because they were smart as fuck. And that's all it was. They were just smart. So I don't have to go too much more in depth about the fact that, you know, we have pride, envy, lust. They all had their own ways of being very problematic. And Pride was was also the first homunculus, aside from the father.
Yeah.
He was the first one that was made from the father. Hence his name Pride. You know.
Loved him.
But he wound up eating everybody that
You know
was
who
left.
he? You know, side note. You know who he looks like?
The dude from Rankin King.
Yes. He looks like Boji's.
I was like,
partner.
is that Pride?
Is that Pride?
Oh.
Looks like him.
I was like, he acting like him too, but like a little bit less.
He acts
than.
like him before he got evil.
Like he got poor.
Yeah.
he just strung out and then wind up in Rankin Kings. Now you're gonna help.
And he's good because he's broken, strung out, and don't have no help. So
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go on this show.
I'm gonna go on this show. They'll help me.
Fuck it. But yeah, 7, 5,
Say,
whatever.
God, I don't need you no more.
Right.
Oh, it's terrible.
5 is gone. Fuck it. But yeah,
be my own man.
because you know he turned to a little baby when he got in that last episode. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what he did.
Yeah.
Okay. But
After
anyway,
he got with his mother, and his mother got killed, and then he was on his own.
Yep.
I got
Tragedy.
one. I could not. Y'all waited 3 weeks to do this episode. I was like, fuck it,
Yeah,
this is my own
yeah,
damn gallery
yeah.
up in this bitch. All right, so
Oh, just so y'all know that's Tone in the background.
yeah, because y'all got on me.
the nigga I was just talking
let
about
me
all
just
this
plug up
time.
my mic because I thought about like I just plug up my damn mic.
we can
Just
get him on a
No,
live.
you ain't gotta give me no. They don't need to see me.
Big Tone in the
Very
background.
strong
All right,
request.
so I was gonna do Batman too, but that was like it's given.
Yeah.
Like literally, the Rogue Gallery is the phrase created from Batman. So it's like, well, who will be equal to Bats in regards to having a bunch of motherfuckers that want him dead?
Spider-Man.
Wolverine.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That everybody want to kill Wolverine.
So I got it. So going down the comic avenue because I can't let my boy Guns be the only nigga y'all go to for comics and shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and my 5. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's be honest. Let's kick it off with the Weapon X program.
Yep.
Just hands down.
Yep. Is that
She
your
was
top?
made
Is that
to
your
kill
top,
him.
or is that just like 5?
You said Wolverine's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Weapon X.
Weapon X. Talk. We wouldn't have Wolverine in his
Without
story.
it,
We
yeah.
wouldn't care about it at all.
10 people.
If it like
9 people, I mean.
actually 23 if you want to be honest.
Yeah.
23 if you want to be honest.
Yeah.
But because the whole program has always been after dude ever since he got out. Period. So they've been on that
Number
nigga.
10, it's more after him.
Yeah, because Captain America was number one. They have been trying to create it after that. So about 13 people after dark has been trying to get to dude.
Man.
Sabretooth, because if you know anything about Wolverine, that's like an eternal battle.
His rival.
That's Cain and Abel
yeah.
in the story. Mr. Sinister. Now, if you in the comics, you would know why bro is on this list.
I hate
So in the comics, when they finally
Bitch ass.
got to a point to actually kill Wolverine, it was Mr. Sinister that did it. You know he stole his body too, right?
Apocalypse.
No, Mr. Sinister stole Wolverine's body
Oh,
out there.
I
That
thought
minute.
you were talking about saying fake ass Apocalypse.
Yeah, he is, dog. Dog got eye blast from Cyclops.
He got so Apocalypse damn near souped him up before he had left one time.
Right.
Because Mr. Sinister, he was a human, but he really like experimenting, and he's really into mutant genes and stuff. So one time before Apocalypse was like getting up out of there, one time when he's kicking everybody ass and he finally was getting his ass beat at the end, he was like, I fuck with that Sinister nigga. He helped me out with the mutant genes that one time. I'm gonna give him the same. Basically, Apocalypse got like a mutant
His mutant
space
DNA.
disease,
You're right.
and he gave the mutant space disease to that nigga. So that's why his outfit looked like Apocalypse outfit too.
Right. And the crazy part is he eventually is gonna end up popping up in the MCU.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
That's
because
an X-Men villain.
no,
Did you see that new flyer they put out when they said the Eternals thought they killed all the deviants, but they left some mutants?
Yeah, they said that.
Yeah.
I seen the post that they said it was going to be called Judgment Day. It's supposed to be the Avengers versus Eternals versus the mutants.
well, man, until I
Yeah.
see it,
I don't.
believe
That's
it.
why I said I don't
I
know
feel like
because
the mutants will
it's
win
easy to make a
still,
poster and say that
Right,
shit.
it's easy to make.
But if they
The
do
mutants
that shit,
did win. I'm gonna tell somebody else. If y'all don't read comics, when they do X-Men versus Avengers, X-Men
win.
got on their ass. Boy, it's called the Phoenix 5, and that's all I got to say.
Incredible Hulk was
The
still
Phoenix name.
punching them niggas in
Speaking-
their shit
And
though.
speaking
You
of
feel
the
me?
Incredible Hulk,
Punching him in their
He is
shit,
my-
boy.
he is my number 4.
Yeah, he ripped that nigga in half. Fuck you
He's
talking
my
about?
number 4. If y'all know the Old Man Logan storyline.
Come on, man.
Old Man
Yeah.
Logan. If you know the Old Man Logan storyline,
Mephisto.
Mephisto and his, inbreed of Hulks literally is so problematic for Wolverine. It's not even funny,
To
bro.
be fair, I don't like Mephisto. Mephisto is not like my favorite Incredible Hulk. I don't.
He's
really
not
like him
mine.
that
Joe
much
Fix is my
anyway.
favorite.
Hell yeah, Joe Fixit. When my man's became the one above all, because the one below all decided to go eat the one above all, and he just Incredible Hulk was just going around the multiverse,
Right.
eating planets and galaxies and shit. Planet hit his
I
shoulder
didn't
and
know
that
he could do
bitch
that.
blew up.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's forced.
Because the reason why Incredible Hulk can't die is because the one below all gave him his power. So every time he died, he'd take apart Incredible Hulk's soul and send him back up to Earth. And the more he does that, which was made him able to take over Incredible Hulk's body to be able to even eat the one above all to become the strongest being in existence at that point in time.
Take that further.
The one below all is just the one above all when he hulks out.
Yes, indeed.
Let that fuck you up. It's
So
just
he-
God.
Yeah, he did.
So basically, in
It's just
Marvel
God.
Comics,
It's
the-
God and
that's
it's pissed
mad.
off
Yeah.
God.
It's mad
so
God.
in Marvel Comics, the devil is God when he's mad.
Yes, indeed.
Literally, all that gamma radiation, all that shit is really divine energy from the Lord.
Well,
Well,
how
Yes.
often is God
All right,
mad?
and then my
I mean,
last
the
one.
Incredible Hulk should say enough. He's
My
mad a
last one
lot.
is a personal favorite because I feel like he gonna pop up in the MCU within the course of the next 3 years. Is Omega Red?
Ooh.
Niggas getting hit with the
Yeah.
whips.
Niggas ain't ready for them whips.
Is that dude
boy.
with the white hair with the ponytail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look like
Yeah.
I haven't seen dudes
Look like
since
old man
X-Men.
Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar.
you ain't-
You ain't
X-Men
seen them
animated
since-
series?
Yeah,
If
X-Men
you pay
animated.
attention, to the Black Widow series, that's kind of like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
your introduction that bro might
Yeah.
roll through.
Omega Red was
He's the Russian's version
the Russian
of Captain
Wolverine
America.
and shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the wait, seriously?
Yeah.
That's
The
it?
Oh,
Guardian-
you was thinking of that other dude
you
who
think
looked
the
like
Guardian?
Yeah, you think
No,
Yeah,
no,
the
no. The
Guardian.
Guardian was the first test.
Yeah, Guardian.
When they finally get it right,
it's Omega.
It's
it's
Omega
Omega
Red.
Red.
Oh, but it's under that same company.
Yeah.
That same program.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And believe me,
that's
this,
why I was like,
this
wait,
was
him?
this is one of the first niggas that gave Wolverine a super ass whooping.
Can
fast.
I say this
Whooping
too?
that nigga
I want y'all.
ass.
I want y'all to know this nigga Tone is just going through Wolverine's rogue gallery, and there's so many stories that go with these niggas that's naming, and these are just
Hey.
Wolverine's villains out of
I haven't-
X-Men, y'all.
That's why I specifically had to choose dog because people don't understand when they brung the Hugh Jackman Wolverine was great, but you didn't get nowhere near the surface of what you could have did with him.
That's why I know.
But can we agree? Can we
It
all?
was good.
But can we argue, like, even though with these live action shows that they are okay to watch, that
Yeah,
They're
no
okay.
cap.
from a
They
comic,
fine.
but from a
Yeah.
comic standpoint, y'all feel the exact same way.
We
Like
feel
they
like-
can do so
Look,
much.
I like some of them. I'm gonna say it like this. I get what he's saying because, like, back in the old X-Men movies, they didn't have the like technical.
Yeah, they ain't
Crap,
had
They
really
had the
pull off.
technology to pull off some people.
So I feel like
So I
now,
wouldn't
I feel like going
expect them to
forward, they're gonna try to force it with X-Men. They're gonna do a lot.
Yeah,
they know,
like-
they
but
know
I
how
mean-
much us as fans love X-Men.
But I mean, I don't think the technological capability has anything to do with it. Just hear me out. I think that like that's why I always say America is lazy because like even if like the storyline stuff has
Storytelling.
nothing to do with
They
what
keep
you're-
going-
what
so-
you're capable of doing.
I feel like because the MCU is a smarter brand than the other people who was trying to do comic book movies. Because
Smarter
they
than who
kinda,
though? Y'all
Well-
y'all done telling me about how DC was
Well,
would
here's the
kill.
thing.
No, we said they would, but
They
we're talking
would.
about Marvel as a company in real time is a better company
Right,
than
'cause
any
here's-
other comic
yeah.
book.
Oh, well,
I
then
get
now,
what you're
yes,
saying.
I'm- yeah.
Because when the intellectual properties were sold off to movie theaters,
Mhm.
they knew how to do movies. Prime example, Spider-Man.
Right.
First Spider-Man trilogy was good for
Yes.
us, but it was a love story.
yeah.
At the end of that,
And it
because
was only
that's
good,
what-
and it was only good for us because that was the first one.
Right,
We
it
didn't
was
have
only
nothing to compare.
It was
to.
a
Yeah.
love story
We
because
just
it
geeked
was
it
a
with that.
love story because that's
Just like
what
any
movie
other
theaters
superhero
knew
show
how to do.
or
They
movie.
took the standard movie tropes, threw it in there, put a
Yeah.
nigga with a mask on.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell you the love story.
No
Yeah.
It
cap.
had nothing to do with Spider-Man becoming Spider-Man. It was Mary Jane and Peter Parker, and I can't tell him that I'm really out
Hey.
here doing OnlyFans.
Tone,
Like, that's literally what it was.
Hey, Tone, niggas used to be mad at me.
Oh
Whenever,
my
whenever we
God.
came out, I was like in elementary school, middle school. Motherfuckers used to be mad at me because I used to be like, bro, is Spider-Man 48 in this fucking movie? Are you supposed to be in high school?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
now, as we've gotten to Marvel, the relationship is not even important at all.
Facts. It's about the
It's
story.
about
About
the
the
growth
story,
of Peter
yeah.
Parker.
Yep.
He didn't have to be a teenager, but you gave everything is Peter's problem.
Facts.
But even in what you're just
But that's
saying,
how it
can
works
you
in the
say-
comic.
Yeah.
Can you say that you said that's how it works in the comics?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
feel like going forward with X-Men, I feel like they finna do a way better
They
job
finna
than
do
Fox
way
did.
better.
Right.
I feel like Fox
It's a
worked
last
against
chance
us.
at this
Fox,
point.
no, it's not. But Fox worked against us this whole time coming with X-Men. Like they give us a good 1 or 2 movies with X-Men,
No,
and then the next ones would be dookie.
No, they
Yes.
did. See, this is what happened with Fox, and I can't be mad at them because they do what movie companies do. When they initially said, "Okay, we're gonna do an X-Men movie," they made the movie from the POV of Rogue. Like when the movie
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
started,
but
Yeah.
I liked
Rogue.
that.
And I'll get there.
And
And,
then
the
they just-
focal
they
point
just
was
threw her
Rogue.
away.
And what happened was Hugh Jackman became the breakout star, and everybody was like, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine.
Was that nigga?
And it was
He
like,
I ain't
as
gonna lie.
the storyline went, we
Facts.
shifted away from caring about
Facts.
Rogue
Yeah.
and started focusing more on what would Wolverine do and what would
But
Wolverine
is that
concept
but is
was.
that like story driven or is that marketing?
That's
Because it's-
marketing.
because of
marketing.
Hugh
That's
Jackman.
marketing.
But I
That's,
want-
that's the company. Whereas in, let's say, if it was owned by Marvel from the jump, the Rogue story would have been the focal
Yep.
point
Bro.
because Rogue has such an interesting enough story. You don't need to deviate.
So this
Do-
is what I was.
are
This is
y'all
what I
are
was.
y'all disappointed in knowing that? Are y'all disappointed in the outcome?
I am because
Yeah.
at the end,
What a
of,
Fox?
at the end
Yeah,
of the three,
with
Yeah,
this
that
X-Men
should
no,
start-
I was the first
They
three.
gotta
yes.
bring her back though. They
Because
gotta
if
bring her
you
back.
if
They
you
need to
look
bring her
at
back. They
Rogue's
can't.
story, Rogue went from, hey, I got these powers, because she's supposed to grow up to be one of the strongest
Right.
One of the
mutants,
strongest,
period.
yes.
ever.
Yep.
Nigga.
But how did they end her story? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the cure
Facts.
just so I can kiss boys.
They
So,
did.
let me
They
tell y'all.
did.
I'm gonna
That's
tell y'all
like how
something.
they did Sprite in Eternals.
Oh yeah.
But
look,
I
hey,
want to go
forward-
kiss boys.
going
so-
forward with the MCU, I really feel like they when it come to Rogue, they're gonna Rogue is gonna make a return,
They gonna
y'all.
make-
Rogue
but-
needs
but-
a series.
They ha-
but
she
her
has
return-
to.
Her return is going to be with Magneto, y'all. They
It-
gonna
as
do
it
it.
should
They gonna
be.
do it like the
Yeah.
comics because we have Captain Marvel, and they could do it like the comics for real. So I know y'all remember when we was little on the X-Men animated series. Do y'all remember how Rogue used to fly?
Yeah, yeah.
Do y'all know she got that power and the reason why
From
she was an
another
X-Men?
person.
No, she got it from Captain Marvel.
She
held-
She
held
got
on-
Captain
to it.
Marvel's
she held
She
on
power.
to
got
Marvel
to
for
it.
too long.
Yeah,
was
she
evil
got
at
to
first.
it.
Rogue was. She
Yeah,
held on for so long that when she woke after she beat up Captain Marvel and held her on, beat up the X-Men and flew off to go back with what is Magneto called? They group
The
called?
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood
The
of Evil.
Brotherhood of Evil. After she went back with them, she started feeling like what we doing ain't cool. Like, I got super strength now. I got the power of flight. I got all this other shit. I still got the power. If I touch you, I can get your powers and shit like that. But I was held on.
Was this a origin comic?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the comics.
she held on to Captain Marvel so long, the goodness of Captain Marvel rubbed off.
She
on
know.
her. So
She know. If you
Wow.
pay attention, no, I'll tell you one better. The essence
Wow.
of
Yeah.
Captain Marvel
Yeah.
became part of her.
Yep.
She
That's some Attack on
actually
she absorbed her for so long.
actually,
Those powers
flipped
became.
it.
Those
They
powers
flipped
became.
it. They ended up recanting that. What ends
for
up
real?
happening was she didn't leave them because she felt like they were bad. She left them because the voice of Carol was in her head.
Telling her to go to X-Men.
So they had no, not telling her to go to X-Men.
for real?
She was trying to say, "You did this to me. You've taken me. You know." They were literally pounding her down her, and she
Carol
went.
is who?
Carol Danvers.
Carol Danvers,
Danvers,
Captain Marvel.
She
That's
absorbed
what I'm
her
saying.
so
This is
much
some
that
Attack
it was
on
in her
Titan
head,
shit.
and that she
happened in, like, the
absorbed her
80s.
so much that she
Wow.
was literally in her head. Rogue went to Professor X to trap Carol in her head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol,
Yeah.
the consciousness
Yeah.
of Carol is literally still in her.
beating Rogue head down.
Beating
You
her down.
stop doing the
Oh,
evil
wow.
shit and go
He had
save
to-
people.
He
Stop
had
it.
to trap. He had
Stop
to
it.
trap her. That and it was funny because the reason why he was able to do that because he already locked the Phoenix Force
Facts.
in Jean Grey before.
Facts. So he already got
when she was
experience.
so he already knew what to do. Oh, let's not forget he also locked Danger.
Let's
Yeah.
not forget. Let's not
He
forget.
got Danger physically locked in the X mansion,
bro.
running the Danger
Hey.
room.
Run the danger
what the
room is a
fuck?
mutant,
It's a mutant.
a evil OC
What?
mutant.
It's a
Yeah.
mutant. Yeah.
Yeah, and they need to be lucky
What the
because they tried to get
fuck,
mad. Hold on, no, they
dog?
tried to get mad at
Is he in
Professor.
the comics too?
Yes,
Yeah.
they tried to get mad
No
at
Comics Unleashed or Comics.
This is an old ass
Comics
comic.
Explained.
No,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can find it. But look,
Yeah,
they
you
tried to
can
get mad at
find
Professor X
Danger in
when
there.
they first found out about Danger. They tried to get mad at him, like you're keeping a mutant here. They didn't know nothing about Danger. That's
Right.
why. and they should have shut their ass up.
Tell him a
Because
little bit. Tell him a
let's
little
be
bit.
honest, dog. Professor X is really a villain, my nigga.
He
Yeah,
is, but he
yeah,
ain't. But he
yeah.
ain't at the same time. I get what you're saying, but
He
he
a
ain't.
villain, my nigga.
He do bad shit for
He's
good
a
reason.
he's a
And he
bad
get
guy.
results.
So what?
No,
Aaron don't?
He's
And
a
he get
good guy
results.
with bad
So Aaron
Aaron
don't
activities.
say no. Aaron don't see. If we don't want to compare,
Oh,
you want to compare Aaron to Professor X? Professor X is not out here killing.
Ooh.
I don't want to.
Well,
That's
hold
what
up.
I'm saying.
Hold
Come
up.
on.
Don't really
Come
say
on.
that.
Don't do
'Cause
that.
You know how I find the
Don't do
comment.
that.
I'm
Don't do
saying
that.
the way that Aaron is doing stuff is not the way that Professor X do stuff. When Aaron is, I mean,
That's
when
because of what you
Professor,
know.
yeah, I know. So when Professor X is trying to do stuff, it's always for the good. He's never trying
Yeah,
to do
And,
nothing
and
for the
Aaron,
good.
and believe
Hey,
me,
hey, no,
Aaron's
no,
doing
I
the
got you, I
same
got you.
thing.
I got you.
Aaron's
I
doing
got
stuff for self
Listen.
for selfish
not.
reasons.
No, it's not, bro.
Listen.
Oh, I wish you was
Listen. Look,
It just looks bad. It looks so bad.
that
but
new
he-
show that new show that dropped on HBO. That's who Professor X is. The
What new show?
Peacemaker.
Oh, Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Nah,
you know
hell
Peacemaker
no.
mentality.
Ugh,
You know,
yeah.
for the good of
I
the
do
people.
not like the
For the
people.
good of the people.
I
that's
love-
Professor
Peacemaker's
X.
dumb,
I
dog.
love the
Hold
people
on.
Hey,
for that reason.
For the
I
good
got-
of the
For
people.
that reason.
For the
Hold on.
good of the
I just
people,
thought about
bro.
something. Did you
For the
just say
good
he
of
a
the
villain?
people.
Yeah,
Let me
he's
tell
a
you.
villain.
Let me tell you why he's not a villain.
He a villain.
Right? Is you read X-Men right now?
Which one?
Where they on the planet and they
No, I ain't read
they
that
made
one.
their own planet. and all
I
that
just
other-
switched over
So-
to
so
X,
he's-
the X Death the Wolverine.
So he's walking around just being himself right now. Like the way he tried to hide how he really is and all this other shit. This one where he walking where his legs really work. He
Yeah.
just got that X.
You know his
on.
legs always work.
No,
right?
but it worked now with his powers.
Yeah, those legs
So this
always
is what
work.
I'm saying. He's walking around being himself. He done lived remember that girl who her mutant power is to keep being reborn.
Talking about Hope.
Yeah. No, Hope, the other lady that her
I know which
Professor-
one you're talking
her
about.
Professor X didn't the same age.
Yeah.
So she lived. She done relived like 21 times, I think. So she had Professor X finally come read her mind. He watched all 21 of them lives, every last life. Every mutant dies at the end of it, right?
Of course.
So then he just was like, I've been doing all this stuff in secret because I want to help mutant kind and I want us to be cool with humans at the same time. He don't give a fuck about him. If you read the X-Men right now, fuck humans. He
What
is
me?
on that. He like,
It took his ass long enough.
I know, but still, because he a peaceful bald head
No, he
nigga.
was never
That
a
nigga look at
peaceful
niggas now. He be like, say something, bro. Anybody from America, anybody from the
the only
planet,
reason-
say something.
the only
But is
Fuck
that
reason
y'all
why
up.
he
because? But
cared-
is that because he read that girl's mind and
The girl
understood
told
the
him to come read his
outcome
mind.
was
Yeah,
like
she-
going to be the
so-
same either way?
Yeah, so it's basically she like read my mind, watch all these different lifestyles. So he's able like in 2 seconds to just touch her hair for 2 seconds and see
That his
21
outcome did not
different
work out
lifetimes,
each
different.
time.
So every time she came back, she allied with herself with different groups. So sometimes she allied herself with the X-Men, sometimes the Brotherhood of Evil, with Apocalypse, with it's so many different mutant groups or whatever that came out. She
Yeah,
tried
no
with
cap.
so no time does it ever work. The closest was Apocalypse. Apocalypse was the closest, and they still ended up killing him because humans are sneaky, weak bitches. No cap. X-Men, bro, listen, but Charles is on that right now. He like, if he's like, listen,
He gave
if
up.
he didn't even give up. The plan
Well,
he got.
he gave up in the space
Yeah,
of just trying to
but
like,
like,
trying to
humans
He don't care no more.
Keep the peace.
Mutants
He
got
go
their
home,
own
play his
planet right
Xbox
now. Mutants have their own planet right now.
I
And
can't-
only mutants can come to the planet because the planet is a mutant in itself.
I
Yeah.
cannot wait until
Oh,
Attack
that's
on-
right.
Why don't I vaguely remember hearing some shit like that?
I was telling
Yeah.
you about it last time.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was like,
I
because
cannot
Wakanda
wait.
did it first, and then
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
mutant.
because
did it.
the Wakanda island was in a relationship with the mutant
Yeah.
island. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Because there used to be one island at
There used to
first.
be one. I know.
But now they don't like each other because they try to get them to come back together and they don't like each other.
I
Because
cannot
they
wait.
found out that
It's
Black
been
Panther
thousands of
tried to
years.
slap Storm.
The- I
She wasn't
cannot-
having that shit.
I cannot wait until Attack on Titan is completely done. I'm going to come
I'll
back.
watch it when it's
I'm
done.
I wrote it in my notes.
No,
I'm
no,
coming
but-
back with
No,
this
when he come back,
question.
he's still not gonna be like I told y'all. Professor X is walking in his truth right now. Aaron ain't shit like Professor X, boy.
Look,
Okay.
Pete Game.
All right, now.
No,
All
what
All
did
right,
they
now. I'm just trying to tell
That's
y'all.
all I gotta say. Okay,
We go ask this in about
we
like
gonna ask this about
6
like
episodes.
Yeah.
You feel me?
it's
5
so
we can catch
episodes.
up.
8 episodes left.
8 episodes.
Bro, hey,
So
can
we
I tell
gonna
y'all?
ask this in about a good 4
About a good-
episodes.
Can I just
2
tell y'all how
months.
smart? Can I just tell y'all how smart this nigga Professor X is, y'all? I just want to give y'all a little plethora of what's going on on a mutant planet.
We got 30 minutes left.
All right, cool. The
Come on,
nigga,
man, we need to
the
get
nigga.
to what
So the
we
planet,
playing.
the planet can push out pods of DNA, right? It's another mutant in mutant kind that can copy DNAs of different things. They did something. It's a dude that's basically Tony Stark. His mutant power is to be able to build and create anything. Using those 3 mutants together and having them work together, they created so that any mutant that dies can come back to life in one of those egg pods and on that planet. So say I get stabbed in my head right now on Earth, right? Yeah. Go over there.
Oh, that's like the Rick.
Yeah.
You go over there.
The Rick and
take-
Morty
we take some
effect.
of your, we got some DNA on file, whatever. We throw it in the egg. 24 hours later, you just come out at the age you were when you died.
So it's like a save.
It's
Same point.
listen,
Yeah.
X-Men so ridiculous, and Charles is
Also, right?
on that. It's good, y'all. Him and Magneto is on one accord,
what
like
I'm
it should have
saying
been because
is-
Magneto was right.
But what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
no
it
cap.
has nothing to do with the way that their mentality is the same. How they
I get what you said.
how they go about their plan is definitely totally different. But in
Their
the-
end
their
goal.
mindset, their end
Their
goal,
end goal.
For
Aaron
they
and
people and
Pepper
shit, I get
said,
what y'all
oh,
saying.
God,
Every
they are
end goal,
definitely
yeah,
I get what y'all
every
saying
end goal
now.
is always self-preservation.
I get what y'all. Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Magneto just
But
wanted to say we are superior,
Yeah,
so we should
exactly.
reign. Xavier was
But-
like,
and
"Look,
and
fam, we
that's
can
what
all
the
do it
crazy part
together."
about it is that's not the case with Aaron. Aaron don't feel like that at all.
But Magneto
it
didn't-
just seems like that.
Magneto didn't feel like they should reign at first. He only feel like that because of what humans did to him his whole life. He went through the Nazi thing because he
Like,
he
dog,
a
he was
Jewish
in
mutant.
He went through
Yeah.
concentration camp.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
that
He was-
alone-
bro, they killed his
Yeah.
parents because he wouldn't show him his powers. They killed his mom and his dad in front of him because he was like, they was trying to keep his powers a secret. Like, do it. He like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Wham, wham. He killed everybody. Who y'all kill? Y'all killed my parents.
Yeah. That
Bro,
that was actually
them
in
niggas
the
is-
movie.
Bro,
Yeah, they put that in
Professor,
the
No,
movie.
I remember that.
movie.
I actually thought about something with in correlation to Attack on
Oh,
Titan. but I actually-
Professor X and
Bro,
Magneto.
stop making
done
X-Men
been
Attack
through-
on Titans, bro.
but they've been through so much. Like
Man.
Magneto more than
See,
bro.
look, we already know. We
Oh.
gonna say this.
Hey, before
Yeah,
the
yeah,
before
let's
the planet
let's
thing,
get
he
to
had
the-
an island called Genosha. Humans blew the whole island
Oh,
up.
yeah,
It was
that
10
shit
million
was fire,
mutants
though. I
there
ain't gonna lie.
For no reason.
for no reason.
And let's
Just
not.
because.
We can't even talk about the '98.
Man, look,
Let's not
That's-
even
it's
talk
too
about the
many
'98.
stories.
Yeah, it's
It's
too
too
many
many-
stories.
we gotta-
Right.
This rabbit hole.
Mutants
gotta-
black people.
we gotta
You
get
black
that
people, I love
we
it.
playing.
There's that rabbit hole we was talking about. We actually been
This is why I don't get on the
Falling.
mic.
like Alice in Wonderland for like 10 minutes.
This is why I
but-
don't get on the
I
mic.
really want to talk about what we playing.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
will.
let's
I
go
do
first.
too.
I
real
really
quick,
wanna talk
real-
about
first.
that.
You go first.
Actually, I actually want to hit the shows, but we're gonna talk about that real briefly and then go into the game because I really don't have anything to say as far as gaming. We can just we'll
Yeah.
just leave that last.
Shows
But
and then
we'll
gaming,
do
then we'll
shows
end it
and
off
games,
with
but
that.
make it real quick. Mine's, of course, Attack on Titan. I'm not gonna go right into it too much. I'm just excited to see everything being animated the way it is. Watching it from the manga, it is no.
Hey,
different,
bro.
man, like the it's exceptional. Like to the point where
That
like
shit
I'm
giving
watching.
me chills,
Like
bro.
I don't even watch stuff like this, but I am literally watching different reactions of people
No cap.
reacting to these episodes because they're just so fucking like they just so good, like the way that they're drawn, the emotion behind it, like the what's the word I'm looking for, the I can't even find it. I guess like the build up,
The anticipation.
the anticipation of it all is just ridiculous. Like literally when a song comes on, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be a good episode. And no cap, every episode they've only had 3 episodes
It's
out.
almost like-
Each episode has been building. I've been like, this is the best episode. Next
No
week,
cap,
this is
it's the best episode.
Nope, this is the best episode.
That was the same thing with Demon Slayer, boy.
Yes. Yes, and it's crazy because even with Demon Slayer, like I've read Demon Slayer a long time ago, like when it ended and everything. So
Yeah.
like to watch this is even like certain parts I'm forgetting. Like Attack on Titan, there's parts I'm like, I can't wait for this part. I
Bro,
just
yeah,
know
yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
happen. But with Demon Slayer, I have to like really reread it again because I'm like, oh shit,
It's not verbatim anymore. The first season
Yeah.
was almost verbatim, but this second season, they're switching some things up,
Yeah.
especially in the visuals.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why the ending is gonna be different.
I really hope
I hope so.
because we talked about this when
Yes.
we finished it. I was like, I really hope it's gonna change because they can market so much more.
Yes.
if they change it.
But I think that they are.
But,
I think that they're doing what Bleach is about to probably do in the third.
They see
the
people
1,000 Year
fuck
Blood
with
War
it,
come
so
out.
they probably gonna switch it.
They see that people fuck with it hard, not just fuck with it.
They
we
people
want
fuck
this to
people
prolong.
fuck
Slayer
with Demon Slayer.
hard.
We want this
It
to
is
be
the next Naruto.
yeah.
That
literally.
shit-
We
that shit
want it
became
to be because the
mainstream.
characters.
Overall,
Because
a
this
lot of
was- this
anime
was
that was
my-
way better than it too.
This was my show of
Fan
the week.
service. I
Bro.
keep trying to
Demon
tell
Slayer.
everybody that.
Demon Slayer was my show of the week. So because you tried to fucking talk about it.
No. I was
was like-
actually going to segue into that anyway because there's we've been talking about Attack on Titan this whole episode. There's no point. Y'all know I love it.
all day.
Go ahead.
But, but I won't say much about Demon Slayer. I feel like most people have been keeping up because it is getting there as far as like the fan base and everything. I would say just same thing with you as far as reading it and then watching it. is so much more satisfying because
Oh
the
my God.
visuals
The visuals
is like
ridiculous.
that's what I've been waiting for.
when I say 4K
Yeah.
anime. When I say 4K
I'm like, they gotta be
anime,
snapping.
they be snapping.
I'm
And then
like-
like the battle, like it's not just that it's beautiful or
You
like the
can't
angles.
blink.
The
Bro,
fights
like,
do really like that
You cannot
fight.
blink.
That last episode where they was fighting, man.
When she called out Oni-chan.
She got on my
Dog,
nerves. She
not
got on my nerves
even
a lot.
before he had even
He
gave
keep
her
on
the
beheading
eye,
me.
like their fight, Uzui and the brothers fight
Bro.
alone was just like,
Crazy.
bro,
They're-
you can't, like you said, you can't stop talking, you can't blink.
Exactly, like that's what Demon Slayer is separating themselves with a lot of like Attack on Titan's like that too, where when they're fucking fighting,
You can
there's
the
certain
fights
fights.
are intense. You can't blink when they doing the dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
When they
dialogue,
get
they
to
rush
talking,
through that dialogue.
when they
You
get
have
to talking, you gotta beat.
you gotta watch that shit and really pay attention. Like I said, even with that, like that's the most that I
Mm-hmm.
get drawn into the dialogue more than the fights. The fights do be cold, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like the dialogue is where I get it because that's the story, and they do subtle shit. Like remember the episode where Reiner just out of nowhere just said that he was the Armor Titan,
Yeah.
and it was so like
We were just
wait,
sitting there like,
we were sitting there listening. Like, did he really
Hold on,
just
wait,
say?
bro.
Did he really just say that?
it's like no.
And
fucking
nobody
way.
was paying attention in the episode except for Mikasa, when she finally realized, oh, bitch, you really are the Armor Titan. Let
yeah,
me
bro.
cut your fucking head off if I can. But like at the time prior to that, he just said the shit so just nonchalantly. We was like, wait, what is about to happen? Like, and those dialogue moments is what I'm saying is that you have to pay attention because they'll sneak shit in. You wouldn't be expecting that if you didn't read the story, if you didn't know.
This
the story.
second season has made me want to reread the manga from Demon
Oh,
Slayer.
for sure.
Because I'm like, wait,
Oh,
there's
for
some things that
sure.
have been changed because the first season one, I'm like, okay, I know what's happening. Almost word for word. Play by play, everything. The second season is a twist. So, like you guys say, I feel like they're trying to change some things. to the
What do you
point
think
where-
the twist is, though?
I think for one, a lot more gore and a lot more the fighting scenes are a lot longer than it is
Yeah.
actually in the
It's a
manga.
little darker.
It's darker.
Yeah,
And they give you a little bit more context on like why everybody
At least with the
moves are the
civilian
way they
wise.
are. And even Nezuko's transformation was a little bit, it wasn't more in depth.
I think it was because I don't remember her kicking Docu ass like that in the manga.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the
Yeah.
visuals, you get all of that.
like she was
That
the
it
when
was
she
said.
jumped in and blew her head up, that wasn't.
I don't remember seeing that.
I don't remember that.
blew
but-
her head up.
Remember
Oh,
when
not
she-
everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are some twists, and there it is a little bit more cruel, but it's a visual at this point. So you're not gonna get 5 pages of just her beating her ass. You're gonna get like maybe 1 or 2.
The one thing I
Yeah.
did say with Demon Slayer 2 is that they're really good at angles.
Yes,
They're really good.
It
at
looks like there's a
angles.
camera.
The fights are just like the fights are good, and they're not even good. They're phenomenal, but they're like icing on the cake compared to the angles that they be shooting. Like
It's
like
beautiful.
this, when the sickle almost touched Tanjiro's chin.
He was like, oh,
that angle, and then he just like made himself like for real, like jump, nigga, jump.
and then
That
the
angle alone is just ridiculous.
in
I
between
don't
those
know if what's his
angles.
name picking him
Yeah,
up.
no, that was
was
Tengen that
yeah.
snatched his ass.
He
Yeah.
snatched
Oh, it
him.
helped
Yeah,
him
he
to
was
get
like,
the
no.
jump.
Threw him back.
He went moving fast enough. He's finna die. Dude
Yeah.
picked him
Oh,
up
see?
and moved him out the way.
And that lets you know that how fast the fights be moving because I thought that the nigga like willpowered his ass. up.
No,
He
you.
was trying to,
I was
but
about to
he
say
couldn't
he
move fast
could
enough. He was
move.
like,
Oh,
In
shit.
Gotcha, player.
In between
Oh,
those
Demon Slayer, y'all
transitions,
shit, you foldable, y'all shitty for that because I missed that whole.
in between
moment.
those transitions, he says like, "Oh my fucking god, he just saved me. I was supposed to save him.
Literally, that's what he
He was
said.
like, I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. I gotta breathe. Like,
I
Because you
missed
in
that
the
whole
end, because
moment.
he still wins
Because right after
dying.
that they were fighting,
'cause
right?
he still-
like,
yeah,
soon as
but-
he lost them, they get the going.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Man, okay, look. Now let's get to redo healer.
real quick, make it real quick. so we
Okay,
can talk
okay.
about
So, if y'all seen Shield Hero, y'all gonna love redo healer. That shit is literally is tragic. It's horribly
Yeah, it's
tragic.
horrible.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a trigger warning.
yes.
Trigger
First
trigger
episode.
warning.
For
Heavy.
everybody.
Yes, for everybody,
For everybody.
all genders. Everyone's triggered.
How-
You
how-
thought
how
that
could
you
you-
thought that
you-
penis
you
slap
say-
was something?
yeah.
I said that. I
Yeah,
said that in the
that's
comments.
not
Like,
shit.
That's
She
nothing compared
deserved
to-
that shit.
So what happened? She
The
deserved
reason,
everything
okay,
she
like
got.
you can imagine
I
why
can
he-
imagine something that could trigger everyone all at once.
he's
Watch it.
disrespecting her
I
like
can't
that
imagine.
in that little clip because in the clip that we talking about, he said, "I can't even get hard for you." So he did his redo healing and made himself hard and smacked her with his thing. You feel me? And
Does healing make your dick hard?
Whoever the
See,
nigga is who
look,
make this show is so
Hey, no cap.
Hey,
His
I'm
healing
mad.
power broken. If he heal you, he can take all your abilities and memories and all of that.
I'm so sorry, but that
So
the
like
slap,
he get cold.
it sound heavy as hell. I'm like, why did he have to do
Because-
all of that?
Look,
No,
imagine
I was like,
he was her slave,
like,
bro. He was her
I was
slave
like, at first.
because he was the healer hero, so they didn't think he was shit. So he was a slave.
That's
So he was. So all of that shit he was doing to her, she was doing
Yeah, it's a
10
redo.
times
he
worse.
was.
than
There
him.
were there were four heroes.
Four.
He ended up being the weakest one because he was the weakest one. They used his body to like
Do whatever they wanted.
did. Do whatever they wanted to experiment on healing
All
things,
types
type
of stuff.
shit. And the thing with his power was like if he healed you, he could look at your memories, and it was like real traumatic, and it hurt him every time.
Yeah.
So every time he would heal somebody, or they would tell him to heal somebody, he'll touch them, see their memories of how they like died or what happened, and
God.
it'd be so traumatic. Like he'll go through like this
Yeah.
almost
He'd be fucked up
PTSD type of thing every time he
because
do
he
it.
experienced
He
how they
experiences
died, how
everybody
they
else's
fucked up.
PTSD,
But
all at once.
On
Oh
top
my
of that, he get their powers, and then he get some shit that make that shit nullified. and-
Now, this is
I'm
the part. I don't know if you got
I'm
this part yet,
psychotic
but this is
now.
the main point of why he's even doing this.
know
There's
why.
like
I
a
just
time
wasn't saying
loop.
it.
There's like a time loop
he
that keeps
created
going
a
on.
time loop.
He created a
He
time
created
loop.
a time loop with his healing ability.
Yeah, and with that time loop, he was able to figure out like remember what he was going through. So the next time that he dies, he was gonna come back to life and have a plan on getting revenge.
So that's why it's redo. He
Oh.
reincarnated himself.
He reincarnated himself, and
I was wondering how this was different. I'm like, it's usually called reincarnated, but this
Yeah.
one's called redo.
yeah, he
Okay.
basically just got revenge on everybody that had been doing him
Okay,
bogus
but-
for years.
It's one
Like,
of those
I
animes.
like that
Yeah,
concept.
That's
You
that.
already
I
reeled me
love
in.
them type of animes.
I like that
bro.
concept.
I
It
love
was
them
good,
animes,
and
bro.
I couldn't get mad at his the way that he got his revenge.
They
all
deserve that
deserved
shit.
that shit.
I had no
If
idea
you-
that was a
I'm telling you,
revenge
not- I
episode,
can't-
the dick slap, because everybody's like,
I can't.
that's so misogynistic. I'm like, I
Nah.
think you need to watch the show to
Nah.
actually figure out what the
I
fuck's
can't
going
stress
on.
this enough. If you was that nigga, if they was doing the shit they was doing to him to you do the same exact shit that he did to her, and he brainwashed her after that.
And she, yes,
He
brainwashed
her
her,
ass and became
and made him a companion. Made her
Yeah.
a companion.
she his concubine.
Yes, so good, bro.
Bro,
So
it's
this-
fire.
The show is good.
It's fire. Their revenge plot crazy.
That's what it is. I don't even. I only get into like the sexual part of it because of why he's doing it.
Exactly.
Okay, as far as the sexual part of it, is it worse than what's the Goblin one? Goblin?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
it,
It's
it's
way
worse.
It's way
Yes.
worse.
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin
Yes.
Slayer was
Way
so
worse.
graphic.
Yes.
Way worse.
Goblin Slayer wasn't that bad, bro.
Yes.
The first episode.
bro. It's way
Bro, Devilman
worse.
Crybaby worse than Goblin Slayer.
All right, let's get
Okay,
let's get
yeah,
into
but
what
it
we
was
playing,
poorly
man.
drawn, so it's like
All right, well,
Let's get
Get
into
your-
what we playing.
the-
One
wait,
Piece.
You know he was saying One Piece. You wasn't
Show
about
it-
to say
show of the
nothing
week.
else?
Show of the week is One Piece. They still on Kaido ass, you feel me? Straw hats for life. We got some samurais on deck, you feel me? Big Mom popped up. She finna get her ass beat too. We don't get no fuck who pop up. All right. It's Luffy. It's Zoro. It's Sanji.
Man.
It's Nami. We even got Jinbei here. And y'all not fucking
Is
with
Jinbei-
us,
is
bro.
Jinbei
waiting.
part of the Straw Hats now?
I'm
At
waiting
this
for.
point?
I can't say too much because Buddha has not caught up.
I'm waiting.
And I do
for
not want to
them
mess
to-
up the
Tell me that. I already know he's coming.
Jinbei is officially
A part of the Straw Hats.
part of the Straw Hats before,
Yes.
before they
Gang
go fight
gang.
before they
Yeah.
go fight Kaido.
He
Like before they
gang
pull up to go
gang.
fight
For real.
Kaido, he was
Gang
already
gang.
part.
He gang gang.
So
I'm
you
just
coming up.
waiting.
You coming up.
So he's
I'm
not.
just-
He's not part of the fleet. He's part of.
No,
the
he's
Straw
part
Hats.
of the straw the straw hat straw hat.
Yes.
Not the big fleet with all the ships. No.
Yeah.
He's the,
The,
straw
the
hat.
number one ship. He on that one.
I'm just
I
stuck
always
on.
say that Jinbei needs to be like their consultant.
Yeah, he
whenever
like
they
they
do
like
shit.
teacher damn near.
Yeah,
like
he's
the
their
OG.
coach. She the coach
Yeah.
of the Straw Hats.
Man, I'm just waiting for them to start talking about Luffy Devil Fruit.
They do. They talk about it. too. What you mean?
Nah. You read the last
Gear phone
you read
shit?
you chapters up. I'm waiting for them to start talking about his devil fruit because he got the only devil fruit that ain't nobody revealed. You know, in the beginning, the government was trying to take his devil fruit. You know, they was coming to get it, but they ain't never say why.
And now
Oh
they-
yeah, of course.
They talking about it, and the last chapter they start talking. They literally brought it up as to about his devil fruit, but they ain't say nothing. They just brought like
Emphasis
emphasized
to the
that like
fight.
Yeah,
this
they
is
always
finna-
do that.
This finna come out.
But remember, they been emphasized on his devil
Like
fruit.
they've been doing emphasizing forever, and we still don't
That's
know
because-
shit about it.
That's because
Yeah,
people trying to say they think it's not what it is.
Yeah.
It really might be a paramecia fruit instead.
He ain't even awakened his
yeah,
shit yet.
I
He
have
ain't
to
even
I have
awakened
to
his
talk
shit
to
yet.
you personally about
It's
like
different types of fruits
the
and shit.
different types of fruits, the hockey, like how that works, because they don't explain that, or I missed that, or
You
something.
probably missed it.
Probably missed it.
Because they explain everything. It's
They-
Oda. They don't
I
explain.
mean, they explain the hockey.
All
Like,
right, hold on,
get the
I got you.
general aspect
Nah,
of
we're
the
not gonna
hockey.
get into that. We're not gonna get
Yeah,
into
we're
that.
not gonna get
He-
into it.
he
We're
did
not gonna
that.
get into
All
it.
right, well, I'm gonna tell you after the show.
Man, we got
but-
okay. What we playing? What we playing?
I'm done.
I want
Hey,
to talk about this.
I want this. I want
so bad.
Come
Go
on.
ahead,
You
go ahead,
niggas
go
got
ahead.
Wait,
questions
let
about
guns go first. Let guns go. Or not guns. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Tone. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
I'm
He's a
sorry.
comic book nigga. I'm a comic
Exactly.
book nigga. I
He
wear
said he wanted to
glasses,
go
he wear
first.
Glasses. I get
All right,
it.
oh yeah, you're right. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Tom.
All right, so
What are you playing?
y'all can't judge me for this,
Oh shit.
but I've been playing the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Master
Yeah,
Duel.
I just downloaded that like
Someone-
3
someone's
days
not
ago.
judging
That
you.
shit.
I'm just
I just downloaded that 2 3. I also just ordered a Blue Eyes White
Man,
Carpet.
fuck that, boy.
No,
I've been
that
playing
shit-
that for the last
I've been-
3 days, nigga.
I've been-
Hey, they didn't hear that,
Yeah,
Buddha. You
yeah,
only
I
heard
heard
it.
it. No, I heard it.
I saw the
shit, too.
commercial for that shit. I was like, this ugly ass apartment
with a blue eyes white carpet. That's all that matters.
Shut
People
up,
walk
Blue
in
Eyes
like,
White carpet.
is that a fucking blue eyes white carpet? You just chill on your couch.
couch dingy as
Nigga, I'm
You
on
need to
my
buy a
bean.
couch first.
Like, fam, I've been on my bean bag for at least the last 5
Hey,
days.
I gotta ask you though, like you play like what you just been doing the solos. You
Nah, nigga, I'm in them duels.
you in them
I'm
duels?
in them duels, nigga.
deck
My
you
deck is
using?
dice, dog.
Which
I
one
got a
you
dragon
using?
themed deck, dog.
So what is it? Is it a game?
It's the actual.
It's free, yeah.
It's free.
It's free to.
It's free as
Can,
fuck.
can I explain it
on
Can I-
Xbox?
Let me.
Or
let
just
me-
everything.
yeah, so let me explain to you how free to play this game is and how beginner friendly it is, boy. So like, you really, if you want to start the game to actually get where you need to be, you just play solo duels. They give you a couple starter decks after you beat the first couple tutorials. They give you like 500
They
to
give you
1,000
ton-
diamonds.
They give you
everything
tons of
you
VC,
do.
my nigga.
Like, and
So
those
it's a gotcha.
diamonds. Nah.
It sounds like a gotcha.
It's not no gotcha. You literally doing practice missions.
You
Your
practice,
missions
you learn it.
give you
The
coins.
tutorial.
Your tutorials
Yep.
and all of your solos.
But I
give
guess
you
the reason
coins
why I'm
to
asking that is
unlock the
that like,
cards.
once you get to a certain level, you're going to have to probably pay for certain shit.
No, no,
right?
no. It's all free. Like,
you can
okay,
literally just play. if
they
you,
give you daily achievements
yeah,
where
you could-
they'll give you coins, nigga.
just
do
logging
shit.
in. You
Just
log
logging
in.
in,
You play.
you'll
You
get
play
coins.
solo. You get coins.
You'll
you
go by deck.
rank duel.
So as
get
long as you're
coins.
consecutively,
As long as you're
doing-
As long as you
consistently
play
doing
in the
Gotcha
game.
mechanics, but not really gotcha.
Yeah.
As long as you play the game, you get coins.
get
like you don't
coins.
have to pay for anything. Like I have not bought.
I ain't bought shit.
Nathan, you
Not
on
a
the game.
single thing.
I done got the battle pass, nigga, from getting coins. You
Yeah.
feel me? I done made like 3 decks that I actually had in real life. Right now, I'm using the Malefic deck. You feel
Dog, right? But bro,
me? Malefic
and the
Truth
crazy shit
Dragon.
is-
You feel me?
it's
Yes.
yes, because
Yes.
niggas on PC be whooping my ass,
Bro,
Okay, I guess I'm downloading that.
Dog,
tonight.
I'm
It-
saying.
And the crazy shit is, for it to be a video game, if you ever really like truly fucking played the card game,
I have, yeah.
I do.
it feels like that's exact. You feel like you playing,
And
bro.
this
That was
is-
my
this
that was
one-
gonna be my question because all the other Yu-Gi-Oh games
Alliteration.
I played
Yeah,
were,
yeah.
like, on like any type of like video game like this. sucks.
Nah, it's
I hate
Nah,
it.
bro.
it's
it's
real life
real.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's
on the game.
Yu-Gi-Oh, dog.
And they got the TCG and the American version. So there's both of them. So now you don't got no cards that is banned. This
Nope.
niggas out here with Exodia
How
decks.
about
Bro,
that
I
Exodia?
got,
One
and
turning
it's
niggas,
crazy.
bro.
I got 3 pieces of Exodia
I
already.
do too,
dog.
man. I do too, man.
And now
Just
the
from
shit that I love is like as you play more and you start to go back and build your deck, you start unlocking secret packs.
yeah,
So you start getting specialty packs with the light levels.
and that's
all
how you
that shit
get the actual deck that you want.
that you want, bro. And
I
it's
wonder-
cool. They even
And
got
it's free, bro.
when you go online and you start really dueling, you start getting these credits. As you collect credits, you can go and find specific
And
cards
craft cards
and
bro.
craft and unlock them.
I wonder if
Like
they're doing
ultra
this
rares,
now
all of that.
because their sales in physical cards have probably gone down.
Nah, they sales ain't never going down.
No, I'm saying like this is probably like a new since it's all free.
Oh, I think they just
I'm saying
digitalized
like
it.
I feel like they're trying to get a new fan base, or if
Yeah,
not more
they-
people.
I
I think with battle royales being such a big thing and microtransactions is how people can live. If you can be on here and play this, and you keep going into this duel and you keep seeing niggas whooping your ass with the ultimate blue eye chaos max dragon, you gonna want that bitch. And then in order for you to get
You
that,
want the
because you ain't
physical
getting enough
copy.
coins, let me go over here. Let me go ahead and drop a good $5 real quick. Get these, 1,600 coins real quick, and let me go and dump these decks till I get this card I want.
So they do have that option then.
You
Yeah,
do,
they
of
have that
course.
option, but
So that
you
is a-
don't
that
have
makes
to.
it-
That's what I say. It's
that
a little
makes
bit
it a
of that. You
gotcha.
don't
Well, they
need
gotta
to.
make some
You
money,
can
or something
play
has
and
to be.
level on your own,
Even
but
if
you
you-
can also pay to play.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even if you don't have to, that's still considered a gotcha game because at some point
You don't want that.
you're going to have to spend some money if
'Cause
you
that's-
don't. If
'cause
you-
that's
Because
that
I
there
would
what
think
what
like
you
I'm at a
want.
disadvantage because I'm not going to spend no money, but the person that is spending some money has.
But
an
I'm
advantage.
I'm
not
just
really.
saying-
You
I'm
build-
just
no,
look,
at
no,
least
not
I get
really.
what you're saying, but I guess in this game it doesn't work that.
It
same
doesn't
way.
work like
Can I
you're
say this?
paying points to get
What's the
coins,
point
but
of
all
paying?
you're really doing is creating yourself more money to buy more packs.
Yeah.
You still have the RMG in regards to what's in the pack. So you still have the chance that you may or may not get the cards you want.
Right.
Because I know for a fact I copped like a 10-pack one time. It was like, oh, you didn't get an ultra rare. So the next time you buy 10 packs of this particular pack, you're guaranteed to get an ultra rare.
Yeah.
So you're still not gonna be
Yeah.
too far behind.
That's all I
At the end of the day, like you got to rely on the harder cards. Like you just got to build a good ass deck.
Nigga, I got the heart of the cards, my boy. I done made me a Crimson Dragon deck. That boy,
Woo!
I done,
My
but,
blue eye deck is nasty,
man,
fam.
I'm
I
just
got
saying,
3 cards. If you send it to the graveyard, you putting 3 in my
Look,
hand off top.
my Malefic deck, bro. I went in and fixed it to earlier today. Literally, I've been playing that for the last 3 days straight. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh in Cold Vein.
Dog,
I
my wife was like, bruh,
Bro,
you back on this Yu-Gi-Oh shit again.
my girlfriend be sitting
I
there
took a
watching
whole
me
day
play
off of
Yu-Gi-Oh.
work.
She be playing and she be playing her computer. She's Sims fan. She be going crazy on the Sims.
Oh, I gotta get on.
But-
Give her on the sound.
But hey,
love
I'm
the
just
Sims.
saying, Shorty,
my wife.
Shorty-
Shorty
all over
best,
again, and I wouldn't do that.
Shorty best interior design I done ever seen, boy. She make that house look real. I
That's
would
my
live
wife.
in that, boy.
My wife lives fantastic stories.
Man,
Like
like
nigga, just pitch this to a movie company.
I be
So
sitting
she
there
got-
like,
is hers modded?
yeah, super modded. She done
I need
created,
to talk to
she
her.
done created us. She done made me rip somebody heart out because they was talking shit to me.
Oh no,
feel me?
the one that
She-
we did, like not to get too off topic, like niggas got drug habits.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
we be in there smoking
Yeah.
hella weed, boy. Be chiefing it up for you talk about.
Fucking without the
Without
blur.
the
They
blur.
be
Right.
naked as a bitch.
They gonna
in
say
her
everything
shit,
else
you
but
feel
the fucking part. I
They
feel
be
like
naked as
fucking.
hell.
Oh, they be
Yeah.
fucking.
And you
No, they
said-
be
They be
fucking.
fucking.
That's
They
why
be
I asked
fucking.
about the mod because they be fucking, but they do it on the Sims anyway. But it's always like that little blur.
Blur.
Yeah.
but it's
They
without
make-
the
Nah,
blur.
nah,
They
I
make
see
movies
everything.
without the
No,
blur.
no, there's a mod where they fuck like real people, bro. Like they getting all the positions,
Yes.
and they
I've
be
seen
at it
that.
for a while too.
But yeah,
But
man, like I was saying though, with the Yu-Gi-Oh, like the Malefic deck, bro. You talking about the what you was saying with your blue eyes? The 3 cards and shit.
Yeah, then I can
Man,
just immediately drop my
she-
ultimate, like nigga.
With the Malefic, bro, all I need is a field spell, man. And if any Malefic card get destroyed, my Malefic Truth Dragon coming
Bro,
out, boy.
Bro, I
5,000
was
attack,
so pissed the
5,000
other day
defense.
because I lost to a nigga who had Toon World.
Hey, Toon World,
Yeah,
That's
Toon-
that's a
Nah,
card.
That's a
though.
card though.
Nah,
That's
Toon
the
World.
whole deck.
No,
It's the
Toon
print-
World
no,
top deck.
he had a
That's the whole
Toon deck.
Yeah.
Toon World is top
Yeah.
deck. It's like meta deck. It's Toon World. It's Sky Slayers. It's Elden Lich. And then it's a couple Exodia decks, but once you get to like higher levels, motherfuckers don't be playing.
No
them for
motherfucker
real.
doing that. There's way more ways to do it.
We do
Bro.
not have time to talk about what I want to talk about.
No, talk
Yes,
about
we
it,
do.
bro.
Nah, talk
Go
about
ahead.
it. We got
Talk about it.
time.
What you playing, bro?
We don't.
Man, what you playing, man?
I'm playing-
Like I just got a
Because
PS5.
you
So what you
niggas-
playing?
You niggas had questions. I was like, oh, this gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah,
But-
come on. I'm still asking them.
Nigga,
Alright.
after the show. Shit.
Pokemon.
Oh yes.
Am I
yes.
saying it right by saying I don't know. I
Arceus.
can't read it right now, so I don't.
Arceus.
Arceus? Or
Yeah.
Arceus. I guess I'm the only one playing it right now amongst us because I know he.
You're the only one who was able to buy it.
Well, he
Don't
got a
trip.
Switch
It's coming
too.
soon,
He
baby.
got a Switch too.
I'm saying I got a Switch too, but the shit was sold out when I went there.
I paid $20 for it.
When
Get
we
you a
have the
membership.
When we have the next
Get you a
meetup, I
membership,
want to
bitch.
play it.
Of where at
Okay,
Nintendo?
stop.
Okay.
How?
If I got a
That's the
membership
point.
right now, could I get it for $20 right now?
Probably
no,
not.
no,
Probably not.
no.
It's-
You
it's
get a
over.
long-term member.
It's
I've been a
over.
member since I was 14. Nigga.
Well, then
All
you
right.
you too late to tell me
I
to be a
could probably
goddamn.
get that shit then. I got like
saying,
a couple
I do
thousand
not
points.
pay $60 for no fucking video game. I don't do that.
So you fucking special?
I don't ever pay
Fuck
$20,
you.
$30 max for a video game.
That's because your credit's on what?
my credits is
Hell
ridiculous.
yeah, my shit. fire as
14.
hell.
I need to
I'm
get rid of
28.
14 too.
Fuck y'all.
Some $20 games. Bro, Pokemon just dropped. He bought that for $20. Y'all know that's like
He
60,
just said-
70 bucks.
He just said
You
his
see-
credits.
yeah, we got
He didn't build up
$22.
credits from 14 to 28.
Come on, man.
I
And I
use my
use
credit.
them-
I forever. I got them
And I use
almost
them for other
5,000
stuff.
credits at
You
least.
pissed him off, dog.
I'll send you that money right now.
Hey,
look like.
hey, I was wondering. I was like, what are you
No.
finna say?
See that? If you
Like,
finna
what are
say,
you finna
no,
say?
low key, I can. You know,
Go ahead, but
What's your cash app?
give us
Niggas
your.
always trying to take somebody else's plug, but it's okay.
That's a nigga thing anyway.
the nigga.
give
and
us
it's
give
nigga
us a
and-
synopsis of what you've been playing
This
so far.
synopsis of
I want to see how. I want to hear how.
Arceus,
it plays.
honestly, just to give you guys just a little bit of a synopsis of just like if you guys have played a Pokemon game, this is nothing like a Pokemon game you've ever played.
the
Even
first
if
thing
you play
everybody always
Sword and Shield, nigga, it's nothing like that.
Okay, so like, well, how they fight is it kind of like similar to Pokéten?
No, I would say
Like is you fighting with the Pokemon is what I'm trying to say.
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I feel like honestly, with everything else that's going on, that would be too much. I was honestly scared that they were gonna do that with my first battle. I was like, oh my god, I gotta move, I gotta crouch, I gotta dodge, I gotta do all this other shit. No, when you fucking do a fight with a Pokemon, it's still the same. What's going on?
You don't look no.
I'll believe it when I see it.
What you
Go
mean?
ahead. I'm sorry.
What you mean? What's fake?
Oh.
You think this fake?
We'll talk about it later.
That's real.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gonna disturb everybody else? I want to see too. But anyway, when it comes to battling, yes, the battles are still the same, but it's not gonna take out all the time out of your day to do a battle. It's not gonna do this whole cutscene and everything. You battle, you can go get some apricorns or some other shit to craft while they battling, while you still over here telling him what to do.
Wait, what?
Yes, there's so much versatility.
Start back up.
What? That's
Repeat what you
never.
just
They've
said.
never been able to do
It's
that.
never happened. Anything
like
that's ever
in anything.
So wait, so like
it's
you-
super open world. If a Pokemon that is a little bit skittish, it'll run away from you if like you're by it. But if Pokemon ready, which most of them are, it's on. So like there's this red eye that goes across the whole fucking TV when you buy a Pokemon that's like ready. And if he ready, then he wanna fight. And if you do not have a Pokemon, or if you don't bring a Pokemon out,
That bitch
he
running
gonna
up
do
on
some
you.
type of attack where it just goes by you. And then if you get hit, you get hit.
Yeah.
You only get hit 3 times or 4 times before you are fainted and you need to get rushed to the fucking hospital. If this Pokemon's ready,
So how does that work though? Like, is your Pokemon that you're going to be using like on the side of you? It has
no,
to be
you
ready
still
to
have
fight, or
Pokemon,
you
but I'm just saying if you get to a point where you just don't want to fight or you're just trying to run away and you can't run away because this attack is so sporadic, like there's nothing about this game where you could just play this game and do something else on the side like any other Pokemon game.
That's what
You
I'm saying.
need
Like,
to
I've
be-
never heard of that.
You have to be
before.
completely
It's like it's real
focused.
time, bro. Ain't no other stuff.
To give you guys a nutshell as far as like how much your focus has to be, it is Breath of the Wild with a Pokemon twist.
that's crazy.
And if you guys
'Cause
have
Breath
ever
of the
played
Wild,
Breath of the
crazy.
Wild on the Switch, the Zelda game, you can't do shit else. You have to be completely focused. You have to craft everything. You have to be worried about your stamina. You get all this shit but Pokemon. So I've only played it for like 7 hours. There are no gyms. There,
Right, I was saying.
it's been out for 3 days. Fuck y'all.
You went wrong.
There's no gym leaders.
Wow. Oh, because it's of where it's
This
set,
is
though.
the start of the
More
civil.
gyms, right?
Yes, yeah.
But then I
all
guess that would make sense on why they attack like that too.
Yeah.
You know, like
There's a-
nobody, Pokemon are not like
Friendly,
friendly
yeah.
companions like that in this space of the game.
There is one spoiler I will say to give you guys just a clear understanding of exactly what's happening because I have to say this part. Even a spoiler for you because do you plan on getting this game
Oh, yeah, I'm probably have it
tomorrow?
tomorrow. Boy, what? I'm getting that.
Okay.
They funny.
You are a person that has coming out of the sky, basically, out of this time warp.
Oh, so you went in the past?
So what I think they're doing, because Pokemon likes to, at this point, I feel like they like to have stories correlate. I think they're correlating Sword and Shield, Diamond and Pearl into this entity of a game. Because you have the same schematics, you have the same renditions that happen in Sword and Shield, but you also probably came from Sinnoh. But Sword and Shield was so broad where you could go in any region almost. in the series.
Wow.
At least.
Really?
So
Huge,
yeah,
bro. That was like the first open world Pokemon game.
yeah. Sword and Shield, X and Y was.
Yeah.
X
Was
and
it?
Y was the first open world, but Sword and Shield was the first.
X and Y was the first open world.
What?
No,
No,
Sword
no,
and
no.
Shield
I'm sorry.
was.
X and Y was the first 3D. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
X and Y was the first 3D.
Sword and Shield was the first open
Sword-
world. It was on-
Sword
it
and Shield was the
one to be on a
first-
real console.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You right. I'm sorry.
Like,
Um,
hell nah.
I'm sorry, but yeah. So I feel like they're trying to correlate all these things. I don't know what's going on with this story, which
Mhm.
makes this also really
Everybody was saying honestly, like it's the best one. They said that
within the first 5 minutes. I was
like
oh
within the
my
first
God.
5 minutes, they were saying like this is what Pokemon should have been years ago.
I'm gonna
We
say
all
this.
have been waiting.
I
for
never
this.
doubt
I'm gonna
Pokemon.
play it then because
Y'all-
that's,
I never doubt Pokemon anyway. Even if people weren't saying nothing, they track record is too impeccable to
Yeah.
even go against. What are you
Well,
gonna say?
yeah.
I bet this Pokemon game weak. I'm like, which Pokemon game was weak?
nobody.
There's
no
no
such
such thing.
though.
None of them
No,
were
no,
weak. To
Yeah,
me
there's no such thing as a weak Pokemon
because
game.
they had a
y'all.
really great formula. You could keep on rehashing
Pokemon
the
Snap was
formula,
fire.
but adding these different Pokemon and gym leaders, all this other shit to do,
And lore behind the Pokemon
lore
and
and
how
then
that
the
correlates.
enemies and everything, like these different teams.
Because it's not just
Yeah,
go to the gyms, fight Team Rocket. It's not just that.
no, it's this one is basically taking everything you knew about Pokemon and stripping it because I feel like it's taking every aspect about every other Pokemon game you've ever played into one.
Mm.
Pokemon Snap is in this. There's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon if you ever played that. Like I'm
what?
I'm a big
I
Mystery
love
Dungeon.
Mystery Dungeon.
There's all those aspects into this game. They did everything into one game. So again, I'm only 7 hours in, and it's already the best Pokemon game I've ever played.
fuck.
fucking-
Man, I gotta get a Switch.
Yeah,
Damn it.
it's a good game, y'all.
And you know, I always love Pokemon. I was just waiting on this type of game to come out.
I've been waiting for this
because-
game for a whole year and a half, and this game is great. I'm a little confused about no gym leaders. So I'm like, who the fuck do I face? But your enemies are Pokemon, every single one. So if there's like a big ass, mean ass Pokemon, you cannot catch that shit until you fucking defeat it. And there's a certain way you gotta defeat it with your Pokemon with a battle.
Wow. Which changes up the whole mechanisms of how battles are supposed to be.
I
Anyway.
actually gotta actively read everything now,
Yeah.
and I'm playing a Pokemon game. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I have to pay.
That's dope as fuck.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to give me a fucking Switch and get into that. But I guess we're gonna end this episode on out.
Yeah.
See, you got it out. See, that was so hard.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
You such an ass. Such an ass. This has been episode 25 of The Collective. Again, if you are tuning in or would like to tune in, please like, share, subscribe, and follow us at all our social media platforms. On Instagram, The Collective Entity, at YouTube and Facebook, The Collective TV, aka KOTV. And you can follow us on Twitch. Mine is The Real Square. Just think The Real Square, but spell Z instead of a S.
And then your boys is the Can Man. That's DAH Can Man. I know you can spell that because I know you can, man.
He ugly, dog.
Wow. It almost reminds me of a
Stay-
McDonald's commercial.
Stay
The
tuned.
Mary J. Blige one.
Oh,
The chicken.
crispy chicken. Definitely Burger King. Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce.
Oh, that was Burger King?
That was Burger King.
Oh, either way.
Wrapped up in a. That was my shit. Wrapped up in a. But yes, this has been episode 25. Thank y'all all for tuning in, and we are out.
I hope they didn't get that.